Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a beast. Don't be boom boom boom. Bound to break and get your beat. No, don't be boom boom boom. We got to get on the ground. No, don't be boom boom boom. 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 It's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a beast. Don't be boom boom boom. Bound to break and get your beat. No, don't be boom boom boom. We got to get on the ground. No, don't be boom boom boom. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be boom boom boom. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a beast. Don't be boom boom boom. Bound to break and get your beat. No, don't be boom boom boom. We got to get on the ground. No, don't be boom boom boom. Setup, setup.
Shut the fuck up! Fucker! Move!
Bad luck, I guess.
There was a girl I knew. She said she cared about me. She tried to make my world the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other to hold. There's a long road, yeah. There's a There were so many times I would wake up and lose. Yeah, with my head spinning round, I would wait for the moon. Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other to hold and give her one more chance to try to save my
Never has there been an opening like this in the entertainment industry. This week, Grand Theft Auto 5 pulled in $1 billion in sales in 3 days. No movie or music release has ever come close to that.
Yeah, it was hard to give up. Some things are hard to let go. Some things are never enough. I guess I only can hope. Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other to hold and give her one more chance to try to save my There's a long road, yeah. There's a long road, yeah. We were desperate. There's a long road to have each other. Always seem to be looking at you and you looking at me. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you's just putting me through it all the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all straight to taking one bite. Living with you's just putting me through it all the time. I could leave, but I won't go. Well, it'd be easier, I know. I can feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be looking at you and you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. That's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we got breaking news here today on today's broadcast. It is the return of Game Informer, and we do have an update here today in regards to what happened there with Game Informer. And we will be getting to that shortly, but Game Informer has pulled the curtain back, as they said they were going to do. And we do have an update on Game Informer. And we're hoping it's a great update. I haven't looked at what the update is. But we know that there is an update from Game Informer, and we're certainly hoping that this update from Game Informer here today is what we want to see. We are out here. It is nearly April, and we are still waiting for GTA 6 Trailer 2. And if I go do the calculations right here and right now, it has been how many days since GTA 6 Trailer 1? Let's go ahead and take a look here. Days since December 5th, 2023. The last time Rockstar Games talked about this game was in 2023, and that was over 476 days ago. And I will tell you this, if things do not change soon, there is no way, no chance in hell that this game is coming in 2025. It's as simple as that. Because we are approaching very quickly, and things could change here. April 1st is the big day, right? April 1st is the day that a lot of people think that GTA 6 Trailer 2 is coming. And that's happening very soon. In fact, if we take a look at the calendar, and I need you guys to start getting locked in here, it is 1 week away from today. 1 week away from today, next Tuesday, is April 1st. It has been approximately 476 days, maybe over 476 days, depending on where you look at it. But 476 days since Rockstar last talked about GTA 6. Since we last got any update in regards to this game, GTA 6, and of course the drop for GTA 6 Trailer 1, the press release, and the artwork. Rockstar Games has not even acknowledged this game's existence since December of 2023, and it is a sad situation that I can tell you. But today we have an update on Game Informer. They have been teasing, they have been pulling the curtain back here, and we're going to take a look once you guys can figure out how to get in tune with the show. We're going to take a look at the Game Informer update. This is actually breaking news. It's convenient timing because we just went live and we have an update from Game Informer. As they said they were going to have an update, they were going to have something on March 25th, rather. And now here we are on March 25th, and Game Informer just about 20 or so minutes ago, I believe, has an update in regards to what's going on with Game Informer. You're not going to leak anything, bud. You don't know anything about this game. Let's try and stop. You know, the problem with the internet is that the economy on the internet is attention, and people will do anything for it. It's a really sad situation. You don't know anything about Rockstar Games. You don't know anything about any trailers. No one does. They pretend to for clout. It's a sad situation, I'll tell you that. And it's getting tiring at this point. But I think it's pretty obvious if you have a brain, which most of you don't, but if you do have a brain, you'll realize that this game is not coming out this year. There's no way. Now, again, that could change, but as of this broadcast, I believe we are still where we were when we were talking about this about 2 or so days ago. But we will be taking a look at the Game Informer update. We do have an update on Game Informer, and we will be seeing what they have to show for. I don't know why there's no members or mods in here today. This is a pretty big broadcast. We might be a little late to the news, but not sure why you guys aren't participating. I see nothing but gray usernames. I see zero support. But that's okay because we'll be taking a break after this, and maybe we won't go live until a whole nother week from now because you guys obviously can't handle it. Got no support in here. Why would I want to go live for you guys? We don't need to watch the trailer with you guys. We can watch it at peace. We don't need to share our reaction to the trailer. We don't need to share our reaction to everything because you guys don't deserve it. It's been 476 days since Rockstar Games pulled the curtain back. And you idiots still think that this game is coming out this year. And we are literally approaching April. 1 week from April 1st. And Rockstar Games has nothing to show for. And yet you still have this idea that the game is coming out this year when Rockstar Games has not talked about this since December 5th, 2023. 2023. Jack Pitton is coming through. Jeez. You guys, when you see World Class Live, you need to hit the like button, share the broadcast, get with the tune.
Let's get the support in.
Yeah, let's please do that. Jesus Lord. I mean, it's ridiculous out here. Got to sit out here in the cold for you losers. You guys don't care about this stuff, and one day you will, because you're going to be able to make money off of this stuff. But right now you don't, because GTA 6 in your mind doesn't exist, and maybe it doesn't exist in reality. But that's what we're trying to figure out here. So, nonetheless, Jack Pitton is coming through, and he's popping the cherry. We're going to be breaking down the Game Informer update. We do have an update on Game Informer. I have not seen what the update is, but I think it is positive news. And I'll tell you more about that once we get there. But I have an idea on what's happening with Game Informer. I saw the notification, but I didn't really read into it more than that. So we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the Game Informer update when the time is right. And I don't think it directly has the answers that maybe we're looking for, but I think it's a good thing. Let's just put it that way. I think it's a good thing. And it certainly doesn't mean that the light at the end of the tunnel has diminished. Because in 1 week, what's going to happen is that there is another date, and we're hitting 38 frames a second. That shouldn't be the case. But there is another date, which is in 1 week, which is April 1st. Now, this is the big date. This is what everyone has been hyping up. The reason why people are hyping up April is because GTA 5 o'clock, GTA 6 o'clock, whatever their brand is called, they said they had inside information that there was going to be something in relation to GTA 6 in April. And I think today's news is pretty positive when we dissect it. I think today's news is pretty positive. You guys don't care because we have an audience of fake gamers. These losers will never put any time into these games. They want to criticize and chastise and backseat. But these losers never put any time into these games. They're not going to play Adamfall. I spent time with that game. And it is it's a Game Pass game. Let's just put it that way. And if you're playing it if you're playing it any other way, then you're getting ripped off. I paid $80 for that game. It's not an $80 game. But it's a perfect game that should be, in my opinion, exclusive to Game Pass. You shouldn't be able to buy it any other way because you're getting ripped off. If you have a Game Pass subscription, it's going to be on there, I think, in a couple of days or so, Adamfall. We were getting into the game, and then all of a sudden it just kind of fell flat. But I do like the approach, how you can eliminate all the NPCs. They're not holding back in that way, at least from what I've seen and experienced. But the story and some of that stuff, it does feel a little bit reminiscent of Atomic Heart, and some other games like that, which we're not too fond of. But I thought the map had some interesting moments where you could roam around and you could explore and you could see things and it wouldn't get too boring. Because that's the problem with these open world games, and this isn't an open world game, but the problem with these open world games is that they're too big and they're too bloated. We played Assassin's Creed Shadows, and there's nothing to do in that open world. It's trash. You can disagree, I don't care. I had the game way before you did. And believe me, we played more of it offline than we did on the stream. We tried to tolerate that slop. But there's nothing to do in that open world. And that's where GTA 6 is going to come in and really turn this industry on its head. Whenever this game does see the light of day, it might not be until fall of 2026, which at that point no one's going to care about this game. The hype will completely fizzle. But we do have some positive news here today. It might not be what you want to hear, but I do believe that this is positive news, and we'll be explaining this as we jump in here. Keep hitting that like button, folks. Let's go ahead and start participating in a way that makes sense. We sent out notifications. We have a above-average viewership here today, which I knew that was going to be the case because No one else is live talking about this right now. We're still the only ones that cover this because no one else wants to go live and cover this for some reason. But when it's convenient for them to suck the cloud out, they'll be live like the cloud chasers that they are. You know, they have to wait until they see new material and then they'll have an opinion on it. And that's just not how I flow. We got an opinion on this game every fucking day. I don't care if Rockstar feeds us anything. So 476 days since GTA 6 Trailer 1. 476 days. Come on. That is ridiculous. But in 1 week, a lot could change. We're certainly hoping that it will. Now, if you want my personal opinion on the whole matter, I do not believe that this game is coming out this year. I think common sense will point you in that direction. And I don't think we will be seeing Trailer 2 anytime soon. And I hope I'm wrong on both takes. I hope I'm wrong. We don't want to be right about that. I want this game to come out fall 2025. I want Trailer 2 ASAP. But clearly, something has gone amiss during the development process of Grand Theft Auto 6, and you can't tell me otherwise. There needs to be a documentary on this development process here with this game, because it is a wild roller coaster. If you have been following, it is a wild roller coaster. 476 days, not a single peep from Rockstar Games on GTA 6. Not even the acknowledgement. Jack Pitton is carrying the show. I'm going to ban everyone else, and Jack Pitton is going to be the only guy left.
Jack Pitton super chat.
This is ridiculous.
£4.99. If you think GTA is coming this fall, it's crazy. $200.
Well, they need to go back to school.
The base price.
They need to go back to school if they think that this game is coming out this year. You can't tell me that 476 days of silence makes any logical sense, because it doesn't. It isn't some secret tactic to market the game just because a bunch of losers on YouTube and on Twitter and all these other social media bubble platforms want to start yapping about the game because they're bored at home. No, that's not what that means. This is not them marketing the game. This is them, without saying it, saying that the game is not where it needs to be. That's what that is saying. Until I see something concrete, we're still at this point. That doesn't make much sense. Jack Bitton is the only one coming through and supporting the show here today. He will be acknowledged and recognized in future shows and streams. We will be mentioning that. Little Big Planet's coming through. This is what we love to see. Someone else stepping up to the plate. So we got Jack Bitton and Little Big Planet coming through.
Lil Big Jape super chatted $5. In the We're Back image, there is multiple Rockstar covers for Game Informer.
That's why I said today is a positive day. Even if it's not the news that we were maybe expecting. Today is a positive day, folks. I can tell you that right now on the road to GTA 6. Today is a good day. We do have an update on Game Informer. We're waiting for about 300 viewers if we can hit that. And we will be sharing this, and I will give you my opinion on this, but I think I have an idea on what's going on. Little Big Planet's coming through with a 5. That's what we love to see. So we do have an update, an official update from Game Informer. It is positive news, and I think it has something to do with this game. Maybe not directly, but when we get to that bridge, we will cross it here later on in the broadcast. But we need you guys to keep participating, keep hitting that like button, keep sharing the show. Isaac A's coming through with that 10. That's what we love to see, homie. Isaac A is coming through.
Isaac A has just tipped €10 through Super Chat.
And he's coming through. He's laying it down hard and strong with a $10 Super Chat. Jack Bitton coming through and popping the cherry with a 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Jack Bitton in the building coming through. Setting that mood, that vibe, that tone, that atmosphere. Little Big Planet following it up. And now Isaac A is coming through hard and strong with the $10 Super Chat. You love to see it. So we do have an update on Game Informer, but I have to remind you guys that it has been 476 days since Rockstar last talked about this game. They skipped 2024, and now here we are in April, nearly April. 1 week from now, we will be in April. And I really hope that the ship turns in a more interesting direction than it's currently going. I'll tell you that right now. Sam Hauser needs to wake up and captain this GTA 6 ship and steer it in the right direction, because it is getting ridiculous. And it's really just, you just can't help but wonder what is happening with this game. You realize that there's actual human beings working on this game, folks? I know it's hard to understand this stuff. It's a pretty simple concept, but there's real human beings that, their office is working on this game. I don't know about right now. They might be sleeping over there in the UK. But Lazy Lombax is coming through. What we love to see.
Lazy Lombax.
Lazy Lombax is in the building.
$9 through Super Chat. We out here.
Well, we certainly hope that you are, and you are coming through in a way that makes sense, and we'd love to see it. We just got a 10 from Isaac A, and now Lazy Lombax is joining the $10 club, and that's what we love to see, hard and strong. Lazy Lombax in the building coming through. Jack Bitten popping the cherry with a 2-time Tony Hawk combo, and Little Big Planet in the building as well. As we are 476 days today, we got the update from Game Informer, and we will be showing you that here shortly. And I haven't seen it, but I think I understand what's going on. We do have the update from Game Informer today. And some of you guys might be disappointed. But with that said, it's a long road with this game. But I will tell you this. If the game comes out in fall of 2025, and let's say October, well, let's do that math. It's practically April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's about a 6 or 7 month wait until the biggest video game on the planet if Rockstar Games does not delay this game. So you are talking about a 6 to 7 month wait if the game is still on track. Not sure how it could be at this point, but if the game is still on track, probably would take a miracle. But if the game is still on track for fall of 2025, we're talking a 6 or 7 month wait, which isn't really too long. Because presumably, at some point, if the game is still coming, truly, in 6 or 7 months, there will be a trailer too. The next Take-Two earnings call, I believe, is in May. And if we don't have anything by then, well, I think it's a lost cause. I truly do believe April is kind of the cutoff month. There has to be a cutoff point. They can't wait until the last month to just start marketing this game. Some gamers would argue that they could. And I mean, they could, but it wouldn't be as effective as if they started about 6 or 7 months out. In fact, in my opinion, I think the marketing needs more time than that. But a lot of gamers disagree, and they think that the marketing isn't something that is that important, which I disagree. I think the marketing should have been at least a year or so out. And you could argue that the marketing started about 476 days ago, but I disagree. I think that ship came and went as they were not consistent with the marketing. Because if that's when you want to believe that Rockstar started marketing the game, which I guess technically is, but well, they dropped the football, and they have yet to recover it. That I could tell you, because silence of 467 days is not necessarily what you want to hear. If we were to do a video and ask people on the street, hey, do you know GTA 6? I mean, how many people would actually say, yes, they know this? How many people would actually say, yes, they've seen this trailer? I mean, come on. You would be surprised. I guarantee you the answers, if we did a survey, about 100 people or so, you would be surprised. I know the results are not going to be what you think that they are, but if you were to ask the casual gamer, or even non-gamers, because non-gamers should know about this game, and that's how you know if this game is going to be a massive success or if it's going to be a complete blunder. Non-gamers should know at least of the existence of this game, because that's the aurora of a new GTA game, and especially a brand new one after a long, long wait. The last game came out in 2013. And this game is about to flip the industry on its head. Rockstar is currently, they're holding the industry back, I would argue, because other publishers are reluctant to put their game out. They don't, look at the Mafia Old Country game. Where's trailer 2 for Mafia Old Country? Well, I'll tell you where it's at. Nowhere to be found. That's where it's at. It's where the sun doesn't shine. And the reason why that's the case is because they're looking at and they're waiting because no one has answers. The reason why Kojima pushed up Death Stranding 2 is because of GTA 6. And I do believe, and this is going to sound crazy, and this has never happened before, I believe. I don't believe it has. But if the game comes out in 6 or 7 months, and I'm going to need you to lock in on this one. Look at this right here. Jordan Abu.
Jonathan Andrew has just
Holy
tipped
motherfucking shit.
$20
Jonathan
for
is coming
Super
through hard and
Chat.
strong.
MHW gave me hope for the gaming industry again. Let's hope they keep the woke shit out of GTA.
Well, that ain't going to happen, homie. But I'll tell you what will happen. This applaud right here. Jonathan Abu is coming through hard and strong with that massive $20 super chat. It's what we love to see. Let's get some dubs up in the chat. Jonathan Abu is coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. Hard and strong with a $20 super chat. We need you guys to lock in. But yes, the game is going to have woke themes. To what degree? Well, we don't know, obviously. But I think Trailer 2 will give us a better insight on that when we get Trailer 2. We do have an update today, believe it or not. And we're going to be discussing the massive update from Game Informer here today. Jonathan Abu is coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense with the $20 super chat. You love to see it. We need you guys to start locking in. Now, in 1 week, there might be a massive update, even bigger than today, as April 1st is 1 week from today, as of this broadcast. And we're certainly hoping, and that is April Fool's Day, so there's going to be a lot of untrue things swirling around. But I will tell you that we're certainly hoping that April 1st is that time and place where they pull that curtain back in truly a way that makes sense. Jonathan Abu is keeping us afloat here with a $20 super chat. You'll love to see it. But as far as the wokeness goes, if you guys were mad about Assassin's Creed, I'll just say this. I'll make a big, bold prediction here. If you guys were mad about Assassin's Creed, which a lot of you guys were, you know, it wasn't what you wanted out of Assassin's Creed game, I suppose. And it's clear that the woke themes have impacted Assassin's Creed Shadows. You could argue they've impacted them in a positive way or in a negative light, but nonetheless, the woke themes have impacted Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I think that if you thought that was bad in Assassin's Creed Shadows, you haven't seen anything yet. Now, obviously, I don't know. And maybe they've internally delayed this game to kind of dial back on the woke themes. Certainly hoping that's the case. But we have no idea what's going on with this game. And that's the sad truth. It feels like we're in a dream that never ends with this game. It is absolutely ridiculous how we are 476 days since GTA 6 Trailer 1, and they have nothing to show for. That is beyond comprehending at this point. I mean, it's just, you really sit back and think about it, and it doesn't make sense. And that's why I feel like this game is not happening in 2025. And I really hope that we're wrong. And I hope that in 1 week from now, we get a big surprise. Or at least next month. We need something. And it has to happen. If the game is coming out in 6 or 7 months, it has to happen sooner rather than later. There has to be a cutoff point to get the marketing afloat, to get everything in gear in preparation for the release in 6 to 7 months. There has to be a cutoff point. And the cutoff point is coming very soon. If they want to really get this game out in fall of 2025. But the bold prediction that I was talking about earlier was that I do believe that Call of Duty is going to be pushed forward If, of course, this game does come out, and obviously they still have time to really see if they need to do that. But let's presume that this game is locked in and that we get trailer 2 soon and that there is a release date of October for GTA 6. You know what's going to happen with Call of Duty? They're moving it up to August or September. That's what's going to happen with Call of Duty. So I'm assuming they're crunching right now at Activision, Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, whoever's making the new Raven, whoever's making the new Call of Duty game. I'm assuming they're crunching right now to compensate for a potential release date change. That would have to happen. Because let me tell you, this is a meteor. GTA 6 is a meteorite, and the impact is going to be insane. And you don't want anywhere near it. So I predict that if this game does come out fall of 2025, I do predict that Call of Duty will be moving up its release date for the first time in history. I don't feel like people understand the impact of this game, and they just see some old loser out here talking about this game like he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, GTA is going to be popular, but we don't care about it because we love our Japanese RPGs. I don't care. This is going to get mainstream attention outside of the internet gaming bubble, outside of the gaming bubble, and you can't see it right now. I can, but you can't see it right now. This is going to smash every record in the entertainment business, from movies to music to whatever. Nothing will come close. It will be hard to find the consoles when this game does come out. They will be sold out, especially the PlayStation 5 Pro. And the Xboxes as well. It's available on Xbox as well, so those consoles will be sold out as well. I mean, and actually today I just heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, but the Switch 2 is rumored to release in June. So Nintendo is releasing a console in the summer. When was the last time a console released in the summer? Everyone is getting away from this release. That's why Nintendo is releasing their console in the summer. When was the last time they released a console in the summer? Probably been a while. I'm not sure about GameCube, but I know from Wii to Nintendo Switch, they didn't release any of those consoles in the summer. I believe the Nintendo Switch 1 came out in the spring, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't remember any of these consoles coming out in the summer. That's usually not when games come out. But Nintendo is seemingly releasing their hardware, the Switch 2, in June. That's what I've read today. I don't know if that's true. Now, it makes sense because they want to get away from this. You don't even want to release the Switch 2 because no one's going to buy the Switch 2. No one's going to buy the new Call of Duty. No one's going to buy the new FIFA. No one's going to buy any of these other games. Unless, they're just not going to. Why would you want to play another FIFA game? Why would you want to play another Call of Duty game when the biggest video game in the world and everyone is playing this massive new release, the biggest video game in the world, everyone's playing that. You want to be a part of that too. And especially with the online coming out. Well, I think we're underestimating this game. And I'm not talking about Rockstar's capability to deliver. I think we're talking about in terms of the massive success that this game will be and the impact that it will have on not only the gaming industry but pop culture as well. And this is probably going to be the biggest game of our lifetime. Not even trolling. This will outdo the Nintendo Switch. More people are going to line up for this game if they do a physical release. More people are going to line up for this game than they will the Nintendo Switch 2. I think we're underestimating this game here and the impact that it will provide to the gaming industry. This is going to single-handedly save the gaming industry because right now I would argue, and maybe the sales say otherwise, but right now I would argue the energy for gaming in 2025 is pretty low. You know, Assassin's Creed was a hot topic for about a week there, and now it's kind of fading off because everyone pumped out their It's Woke videos, and then they have nothing left to say. And it was the same old game. I mean, who wants to play Kingdom Come 2? That's more of the same. Okay, we've been there, we've done that. Who wants to play, what was another game that came out? Assassin's Creed Shadows. We've been there, we've done that. There's nothing new. There's nothing new with Kingdom Come 2. There's nothing new with Assassin's Creed Shadows. What else came out this year? Split Fiction? It's similar to their prior games. You could argue there's a few new mechanics in there, but fundamentally it's still the same. Co-op game. the point I'm trying to say is what we're trying to get you to understand is that the top-rated games that have come out this year are all the same. Now, obviously, GTA is not a new IP, but you guys aren't ready for this game. If Rockstar is really cooking, you guys are not ready for this game. I don't think this generation understands. You know, they're used to GTA Online and maybe a little bit of Red Dead 2, but that's about all they know. And when Rockstar really cooks, and I'm not saying that they're able to do that anymore, because we don't really know. And this is going to be a big test for Rockstar Games. This is going to be a big test for the games industry. But if Rockstar can cook, that steak is going to be gold. That I can tell you. That steak is going to be gold. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. It's almost like I got in touch with Doc Brown, and we went into the future, and we looked at the landscape after GTA 6, and everything was totally different. You know, I wish you guys could have that vision that I see in relation to this game and really what it's going to do to not only the games industry, but people in general. I mean, this game is going to do a lot for people. A lot of people are going to make a lot of money with this game. And I know you don't understand that, but look at this right here. Georgie's in the building. He's coming through with that 5. You'll love to see it.
Georgie Cifuentes super chatted $5. I heard from a GameStop employee GTA 6 will be delayed.
Well, he's probably not wrong about that. He might have his thinking cap on. I think that's a pretty realistic answer. It's not what people want to hear, but yeah, it sounds like to me that is going to be the case, unfortunately. But of course, we don't know. In 1 week, we have April 1st. That is the big day. That is what a lot of people are hyping up, and the month of April is seemingly that time and place where if anything is going to happen, that might be it. That might be the cutoff for GTA 6. But I have a feeling, and I said this a while ago, I said, well, what if Rockstar doesn't update us at all this year? Why do they need to update us? The only update we could get this year, and this isn't what people want to hear, but the only update that we could get this year, because we're talking about Scar as a member, the only update that we could get this year is a delay announcement. And if there is a delay announcement, if Rockstar truly understands that they might not be able to get this game out, then they don't have to, there's no urgency to get that delay announcement out. They could wait until fall 2025 to say, hey guys, we're not ready. Or at least a little bit closer to fall of 2025. There's no urgency to put out that delay message. So that could mean 6 or 7 more months of silence. And I know that's not what people want to hear. But who's to say that who do they have to answer for? Take-Two is seemingly not pushing the buttons and putting an emphasis on Rockstar saying, hey, look, you got to get this out then. It's seemingly in Rockstar's hands, and they're in control. And I think that's the problem that we're having is that if Take-Two is not breathing down Rockstar's neck, which they should be because this is a multi-billion-dollar game, a lot of money on the line, where is the game? Why aren't the investors calling in and saying, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it's really a massive mystery right now. And it's getting very tiring because we just want an answer. We want an acknowledgement of this game. Like, you have to understand, Rockstar has not acknowledged this game in 476 days. And really, to the casual gamer, to the casual audience, they don't know that this game is slated for fall of 2025 because nowhere does it say on the Rockstar Games website that it's coming in fall of 2025. Never was that updated. The only way you heard that was if you were listening to what Take-Two was saying, which of course is the parent company of Rockstar. And I'm not saying that's not true. Obviously it is. That's what it's slated for, fall of 2025. But nowhere in the marketing does it say that it's releasing in fall of 2025. They have never updated that at all. It just says coming 2025, GTA 6 Trailer 1 476 days ago. So we never got an update in that regard. Rockstar has not acknowledged this game in 476 days, and yet you have people that are just so convinced that the game is still coming out. Well, why isn't Rockstar pulling the curtain back? Because, well, you know, Michael, they don't have to. They have 6 or 7 months, and they can lollygag until then. That's not how that works. I'm sorry to burst that bubble, bud. They have to have something to show for sooner rather than later. But I think today's update with Game Informer, as it seemingly doesn't have any, unfortunately, relation to GTA 6, but I think this is a positive update to say the least. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this right here and right now. We have the Game Informer update. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We have the Game Informer update. And this is IAD is coming through. So what we're talking about, homie.
I at super chatted $5. How are we looking for April 1st?
Well, we're looking forward to April 1st, but we got to lock in here with this Game Informer update first, and we'll see where that takes us. Because I have not seen what Game Informer has said, and I'm not seeing an update on their twatter. But we're going to go ahead and refresh here. And we're going to go ahead and see if they have an update on the twatter. And right here, Game Informer is back. The entire team is returning. And we can't wait to reconnect. Come join us to celebrate the best in games, the people who make games, and the people who play games from around the world. Now, this is interesting news. I'm not going to watch the video because there's obviously... Ray Chronic 420's coming through.
Ray Chronic 420 super chatted $5. They won't say anything because 1, they hate you, 2, the game is trash, and 3, they hate you.
Well, I mean, Rockstar doesn't owe us anything, to be fair. But a lot of entitled gamers believe that that's the case. Yeah, but Rockstar doesn't owe us anything. Just the reality of it. But I will tell you, oh, Lord, they got that guy on the Game Informer team? Okay, so this is good news in relation to GTA 6 because the old team is returning. The entire team is returning. And they have exclusive coverage of GTA San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 4, and 5. And if the team at Game Informer is returning, then that means they still might have some connections at Rockstar Games. But today, well, that is the update from Game Informer. There is no GTA 6 trailer 2. I don't know who any of these people are, but apparently that's the team at Game Informer. And I think if you were bringing this back, I think you would, well, bring it back in a better way. But the positive thing to take away here is that, well, if Game Informer does have something, maybe today isn't that time and place where they're going to pull the curtain back. I'm not saying that they will. But the old team is back, and they might have still connections at Rockstar. So that is the update on Game Informer. There is no GTA 6 trailer 2 from Game Informer, but the team is back, and they had back in the day, they had exclusives, world premieres for GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, GTA 4, and GTA 5. And we're hoping that that tradition can continue, but today is not that day. So that is the update. Game Informer is back. And the entire team is back as well. So that's pretty good news. Because if they were able to get a scoop like GTA 6, well, that entire team needs to be there. And they seemingly are. So that's good news. Now, does that mean that they have anything in relation to this game? Probably not. But we don't know. But today is not that day, unfortunately. Today is not the day for GTA 6 Trailer 2. I wish we had better I wish we had GTA 6 Trailer 2 today, but we don't have it. Now, in 1 week, things might be looking a little bit better. as we enter April. And we're hoping that GTA 6 Trailer 2 maybe teased on April 1st and then delivered later at the month. We're certainly hoping that that is the time and place where Rockstar Games is going to pull the curtain back, and in a way that makes sense. But unfortunately, today is not the day for GTA 6 Trailer 2. I hate to say that, but as far as I can see, there's no big update in regards to that. But Game Informer is back, and the entire team is back. Now, again, the reason why this is actually good news is because they did score exclusives back in the day, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, GTA 4, and GTA 5. And could that mean that since the entire team is back, they're able to get another exclusive on what's going on with this game, or Trailer 2, or artwork, or new screenshots, or something? Well, that would be fantastic. But a lot of people were thinking, because they were able to score the world premiere exclusives for Vice City, San Andreas, and GTA 4 and GTA 5, that today was going to be that time and place where they were going to come back, bring Game Informer back, and bring it back in a big way. And I think that that would have been more effective than showing these guys on the screen that I've never seen before. But nonetheless, they are back. And we'll see where they take that. We'll see where they take Game Informer. Not sure if the magazines are coming back, but probably doubt that. But that is the news for Game Informer anyway. And we're back to square one with GTA 6. No information here. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but it's just the truth. There's no information. Hasn't been any information in regards to this game since December 5th of 2023, which is ridiculous. Unbelievable. But in 1 week, we might have an update. And we're hoping that that update is going to... really come through in a way that makes sense in 1 week. GTA 6 is vaporware. Yeah, it's almost been 500 days, and honestly, that is unbelievable. That I can tell you. How we have waited that long, and there is still nothing to show for. What the hell was that noise? There's still nothing to show for. Jack Bitten is coming through yet again. This is what we love to see. Jack Bitten hard and strong in the motherfucking building, homie.
Jack Bitten super chatted £4.99. This game would have been out if the devs went back to the office earlier. They don't believe in crunch anymore.
You know, and there's I'm just going to say this, Jack Bitten, and I've said this before, but there's a lot of GTA channels on YouTube. There's about 4 or 5 creators that really get into this stuff, and they come out with these rumor videos, and a lot of it's garbage. But I think really what they're missing is last year. I think that's the key to the puzzle here. I really do. I think that's the key to the... I think that's the answer to the big question. What is going on with this game and what's happening? Well, last year we heard that some of the devs at Rockstar did not want to transition from working from home back to the office. And I think that transition kind of disrupted the pipeline of the development process for GTA 6. And you could argue, well, maybe it was internally delayed. And maybe they're playing catch-up right now to try and get it back on track for that fall 2025 release. They need all hands on deck so that the ship can get to its destination when it was scheduled to, if that makes any sense. So they could be possibly crunching right now to get GTA 6 to the finish line fall 2025. And if that's what's happening, then we'll cut them some slack. If they're busting ass and working hard on this game, well, that's what we want to hear. But we have no idea. I mean, obviously they're working on the game. But if Rockstar themselves, if they know when the game is coming out, well, then maybe they don't have to work as hard. I mean, honestly, if they know internally that the game isn't coming out until spring 2026, they won't have to work as hard as if they said, hey, no, this game has to come out fall 2025. You have to work 10 times as hard. Because they have to ensure that the game is ready to go for fall of 2025. I mean, the whole situation surrounding this game is unbelievable. When you really look at it, it's unbelievable. It's unfathomable. I mean, I can't even picture this. At this point, I can't even picture this because we're just talking about the campaign. We're talking about the single-player experience here. We're not even talking about the juggernaut that is GTA Online 2.0. We're not even talking about that. And it's just crazy to think that that's coming too in some capacity, presumably after the launch of the single-player campaign. But if I had to guess, this is going to be my prediction, assuming, of course, that the trailer, assuming, of course, that GTA 6 comes out fall 2025, this is my prediction. I'm going to say that the game comes out fall 2025. If it does, GTA Online might not be out until spring 2026. So you really have two releases here. It's not just one big release. And that's why these developers and these publishers are scared to release their game anywhere near this thing. Because, I mean, even after people are done with this game, there's going to be another component to it later on, which is, of course, the online. Now, of course, Rockstar could launch both at once, but that would be a disaster. There's no way that that's going to be the case. So there's basically two big releases here for GTA 6. You have the single-player campaign, which is coming, slated to release fall 2025. If that does happen, I do believe that the online is going to take more time to get ready, and I think that will be ready in the spring of 2026. And the gaming industry is basically done. I mean, this game has just destroyed the gaming industry because you can't release your game anywhere near this thing. I mean, I guess you could say, well, you could release your game fall of 2026, but right now no one's making any moves because there's no reason to make any moves. Everyone is looking at this, and Mafia the Old Country is a perfect example. Where is trailer 2 for Mafia the Old Country? Mafia the Old Country is supposed to come out summer of 2025, and there's no trailer 2 for Mafia the Old Country. The reason why that's the case is because the folks in charge are looking closely at this situation, and they're trying to assess it going forward. It's that simple. Because if, really honestly, Mafia the Old Country could be pushed back to fall 2025 if this game moves to 2026. I think that would be a better spot for Mafia the Old Country as opposed to it releasing in June. So everyone is looking at this. The Nintendo Switch 2, from what I heard today, and it could be just a rumor, but it seemed like a pretty decent rumor, is coming in June. They're releasing the Nintendo Switch in June. I'm going to go ahead and look at that and see if I'm correct. Nintendo Switch 2 is releasing in June. When was the last time Nintendo released a console, or any console released in the summer? That is unbelievable. I've never heard of that before. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but here we go. Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo reportedly has 3-phase launch plan for Switch 2 games. Okay, according to Insider Gaming, let's go to Insider Gaming. Exclusive, Nintendo Switch 2 will have a 3-phase launch plan for its games. Well, I don't know what that means, but let's take a look here. It says, with the Nintendo Switch 2 just 1 week from its official full reveal this year, annual GDC, according to sources, the second... Okay, here we go. Nintendo Switch 2 will launch its games in a 3-phase strategy, starting with primarily first-party games on launch. According to sources, the second stage will arrive in October to November to third-party studios, most of which are expecting the dev kit Switch 2 to be sent in June. Okay, so that's where I read the June thing. Okay, so when is the damn console releasing? Well, I'm assuming the console is releasing in June because it says... I guess it... Wait, hold on. Where did we just read June? Okay, most of which are expecting the dev kits for the Switch 2 to be sent in June. Okay, so we got this mixed up here, I believe. Oh, hold on. In addition to the talk of the 3-phase launch plan, Insider Gaming has also learned that select media and creators will be attending the Nintendo Switch 2 hands-on next week, where they'll get hands-on with the console and some of its launch games for in a few hours. The Nintendo Switch 2 is scheduled to be fully revealed on April 2nd, so we expect in-depth hardware coverage and perhaps some of its launch games too. A launch price along with the official release date is also expected to be announced during the event. So I guess we do know. I guess I was wrong on that. But in my opinion, I think they need. No one's buying the Nintendo Switch 2. It's going to be a huge colossal failure, because if GTA 6 is in the way, why would I want to buy a Nintendo Switch 2? I already have a Nintendo Switch, right? Everyone already has a Nintendo Switch. The software is going to be that driving factor, and if they're doing a rollout phase with these games, well, I'm not understanding that. I don't. It says the first-party games are coming first, and the dev kits are being sent out to third parties. So when are the third-party games releasing? 2026? Like, what kind of console? So they're not going to have any third-party games at launch? It's just going to be pure first-party? And how many of those first-party games are going to be compatible with Switch 1? I don't understand, homie. I don't. It's going to be a complete total failure. No one cares about that because everyone cares about this. You can't have these two go at it. Doesn't make any sense. The Nintendo fans are going to obviously be there day one, but this is a bigger game than the console. This is a bigger game than the console. I don't understand. Now, if they have this for the Nintendo Switch 2, well, that'll be interesting, but it's not coming on launch. Unbelievable. I mean, it really is unbelievable. Half-Life 3, that's an internet darling game. If I were to ask anyone about Half-Life in real life, no one's going to know what that is. And I know the PC Valve fanboys, they're crazy people. I'm not going to even discuss that shit with them. But here's the thing. No one in real life knows what Half-Life is. Your grandma doesn't know what Half-Life is. No one knows what Half-Life is. No one knows what Half-Life is. I don't even know what it is. I mean, I literally do not know what the story of Half-Life is. It's a weird game. Do not understand why. It's a boomer game. It's a boomer game that came out in 1998, and everyone's like, holy shit, we're listening to Marilyn Manson, the beautiful people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. And you were like, wow, we can do 3D graphics in real time, and we're so cool. We're sitting in our parents' fucking basement with our big-ass, clunky fucking Windows 95 computer, and we can play fucking Half-Life on it. I don't give a shit. Half-Life is garbage. It's a weird game with weird fucking shit that makes no sense. It's a boomer game, and that's all it is. We're talking about big money games here, homie. God. No one cares about Half-Life 3. If Half-Life 3 were to go head-to-head with GTA 6, guess what's going to win? It won't even be close. It won't even be close. George is coming through yet again.
George Cifuentes super chatted $5. Michael, on the next earnings call they'll talk about Mafia 2 and GTA 6.
Yeah, they're going to have to start pulling the curtain back on some of this stuff. This is getting ridiculous. But the next earnings call is in May. And we need to know something about one of these games by then. Like, this is getting crazy. Because May is coming. May is entering the summer kind of category for Mafia of the Old Country. And there's no trailer 2 for Mafia of the Old Country. And I think they're waiting on that to see what's going on with this. But if no one really internally knows what's going on with this, then the publishers, I mean, if you're a game publisher right now and you're trying to do this, roadmap shit, like, I don't know how you even do your job. What do we do with our game that we've been working on for years and we want to reach maximum potential? Well, you don't want it anywhere near this, but the problem with this is that we don't know when this game is coming. So how do we plan for this? You can't. You either release it early, which is the strategy, but now you have all of these other games coming early. This summer is jam-packed. We got Death Stranding 2. We got the new Doom game. We have the Elden Ring expansion, which is trash. We have tons of these games. We have tons of these games coming out sooner than they should be coming out, and that's because of this game right here, or at least that's what we presume. Because I'm pretty sure if GTA 6 was not coming out this year, Death Stranding 2 would be releasing in the fall. Because that's where the big money's at. It's not in the summer. Everyone's outside in the summer. Who wants to sit inside all day and play these video games? It's summertime, homie. We're going to get on the boat. We're going to go fishing. Right? I mean, obviously the gamers won't because they're stuck in that basement. But we're not talking about that's not where the money's at. The money's in the big market. And mobile gaming is where the money's at, believe it or not. But I will say that something has to give here soon. And even an update on Mafia: The Old Country would actually be interesting, to say the least, because that could really position us in a better, give us a better perspective on what's going on with this game. Because obviously, if they're going to make a move with Mafia: The Old Country, because I don't know why they're waiting, right? The game was supposed to come out in the summer. I honestly think they want to push that to fall, but they're waiting for that confirmation that GTA 6 is delayed, because that would take the spot, and a lot of gamers are jonesing for something like that, a similar experience. So I think Mafia: The Old Country would be a decent substitute for GTA 6, and they're waiting for this to either get delayed or a confirmation that it's coming in fall of 2025 to push forward with the marketing on Mafia: The Old Country. I really think that's what's happening, because it's crazy to me how this game is coming out. Mafia: The Old Country, it's coming out this summer, and we still have no updates. There's no trailer 2 for Mafia: The Old Country. So what's going on with that game? I mean, that game's literally coming out in just a few months. I don't understand. So what's happening is that they're waiting. They're waiting for GTA 6. That's the problem with this game, is that it's really just destroying the games industry right now, because these games are coming out at crazy times. They don't know what to do with these games. They don't know when to. There's probably a lot of games that are in holding right now that have no idea when they want to push them out. They might be ready to go, but they don't know when to start the whole process of getting it out and going gold and all of that stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, you don't want to release anywhere near this game. And like I said, this is going to be a 2-phase rollout with this game as well. You have the obvious standard campaign coming fall 2025, and then you also have the online. And the online is going to be a whole other game in and of itself, and that's going to be even bigger than the single-player campaign. So you have just a crazy situation here with this game. This is almost, it's almost not real life. I mean, it really almost isn't real life to picture this game coming out, and really what it's going to do for the games industry and how it's going to impact other releases. Because especially once GTA Online comes out, that's going to be even bigger than the initial release for this game. It's going to be huge. GTA Online, it's going to be massive. 2.0, it's going to be massive. Way bigger than this initial phase of the game, right? Because a lot of people, maybe they just want to play the online. They don't really care for single-player games. And, obviously this is going to be massive when it releases fall of 2025, but the online is going to be even bigger. That's where the big money's at. But I think they have to set a precedent as they go forward and say, look, Rockstar delivered a great campaign, groundbreaking features, groundbreaking detail. So that way everyone wants to jump on to the online, because if the game sucks, then no one's going to want to maybe play the online. They might take a rain check on that, and they might go back to GTA 5 online, which, that's another question. Are those servers going to stay up for GTA 5 online? Probably. Probably at least for a few years after this game comes out, because a lot of people aren't going to immediately jump. Okay, we got James Figaro is coming through. You got Jonathan coming through as well. James Figaro coming through and says GTA 6 might be censored because of Ass Creed drama. Well, I don't like talking about censorship in here because people just don't have their thinking cap on, and it's quite sad, honestly. But the game you can't, like I said, and I said this before, you can't make a GTA game in 2025. You have to make the game with the censorship in mind already. So there's no patches with the censorship; it's just going to be baked into the game. So you have to scale back on certain things, and if certain things are offensive, then you have to scale that back or take that out entirely, which is all going to be there day one, right? Like there won't be a patch that says, oh, wow, this group got offended, and we're going to patch the game to take that out. No, that's not going to happen. The game is going to be very safe, and all are welcome, okay? That's the inclusion that the game is going to provide when it releases, okay? This is not a game that you're going to be accustomed to. In regards to how the old games were, right? You know, in Vice City, you can go around and the gore's pretty crazy in Vice City. Same with San Andreas, I believe. But, you know, look, GTA 4 comes out. The gore's not the same as it was, right? You know, look at the gore in Vice City. Okay? Look at the gore in Vice City. And look at the gore in GTA 4. It's different. As the games look more photorealistic, they have to keep cutting back. It's really that simple. Yeah, but how many people played the Scarface game? Probably about 500 people. I mean, it is what it is. This is a game that's going to be, you know, since the game is so popular, they have to sanitize it. It's really that simple. They have to sanitize it. And it's proof that, you know, when GTA 5 came out, they didn't understand. They obviously didn't forecast it to be as big as it was, because they had to even go back in GTA 5 and sanitize things that were deemed offensive. They had to take out certain NPCs. They had to take out the Confederate flag, which doesn't make any sense. It's a GTA game, right? But they had to go back and do that, and no one's talking about that stuff because we love Rockstar Games. They're the best in the world. They can do no wrong. But, you know, and they've censored interiors as well, you know. And they did that, and everyone said, we love Rockstar Games. And I said, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. This is literally censorship. You can't tell me that it's not. I can play Vice City. There's no censorship in that game. I can play GTA 4. There's no censorship in that game. I can play San Andreas. There's no censorship in that game. The gameplay doesn't fundamentally change when you go into interiors. And yet, for some strange reason, you guys look at that change and say, that's not censorship. Honey bunny, that is censorship. But you guys love the censorship when Rockstar Games does it. You know, they get a fucking pat on the back. But Ubisoft over here is releasing Watch Dogs 2 in 2016, even the first game in 2014, and guess what? The gameplay doesn't change when you go into interiors. They didn't censor their games. But Rockstar does it, and you guys sit there and go like, oh my God, I love Rockstar. Even Red Dead 1 compared to Red Dead 2. In Red Dead 1, you go into interiors, and the gameplay does not change. So why all of a sudden are we changing the way the game plays and behaves when we go into interiors? That is literally a form of censorship. Oh, but Michael, it's still there. It's still there. No, it's not. It's fundamentally not there. You're wrong. I will argue with you on the line. I will open up the phone lines again if you want to specifically talk about the censorship issue. Because you are wrong. Rockstar Games have been censoring their games ever since 2013 going forward. They have been censoring their games ever since 2013 and going forward. And you could sit there and say, well, there's still a way to go into interiors and play it the way, okay, but that's censorship. And I will say it's unbelievably sad. You have Red Dead 1, which is a Wild West game, right? Red Dead 1, it's a Wild West game. Red Dead 2, this is a Wild West game. And in Red Dead 2, they censored it. I mean, it's a Wild West game. It's unbelievable. It's a Wild West game. Just doesn't make any sense. But people don't care. Yeah, Lewis, it is a big change, but they don't care. They literally just don't care. I don't understand. But if any other company did it, they would start caring. I mean, it really is unbelievable. That I could tell you. It's unbelievable. So the censorship is just unbelievable, that I could tell you. Rockstar low-key has progressively added censorship. Okay, well, yeah, but they have it. No one cares. Even Starfield has more depth than all of the modern Rockstar games. Okay. Red Dead Redemption 2 was just a tech demo for the Rage engine. Okay, Nico Bellic said that in GTA 4 and GTA 5 they don't use... Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's over. But no one wants to talk about this because it's Rockstar Games. Jack Bitton is coming through yet again. This is what we love to see. Jack Bitton is coming through hard and strong. And in a way that makes sense. This might not play out here, but Jack Bitton is coming through. He says Red Dead Redemption 2 was all about the loving Arthur Morgan, making him look attractive. It's cringe. I mean, that's really what it was all about. They wanted Arthur Morgan to look very sexy and attractive, and that's why you started caring about Arthur Morgan, because if he were ugly, you wouldn't have cared about Arthur Morgan. I mean, you know, if they were to get the real Arthur Morgan that did the voice capture and stuff like that, I mean, quite frankly... No one cares about Kingdom Come 2. It's a dead game. I'll go look at the Steam numbers right now. You want to talk about a dead game? Let's go take a look at Kingdom Come 2, because you guys can't get that out of your head. Kingdom Come 2 Steam chart. Let's take a look at this dead game. 41,000 players. A little bit higher than I thought. 41,000 players, a little bit higher than I thought. We're not arguing about Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not arguing if it's a good game or not. I just told you guys the censorship. It's a Wild West game, bud. It's a Wild West game. Okay, we're going to close the YouTube chat. That's causing this to lag here. They need to really fix that, because that is a problem. The Ballad of Gay Tony? No, that's, to me, that didn't exist. I don't know why you guys like that DLC. That's not what I want to play. I'm not going to play the Ballad of Gay Tony. I don't know why you guys resonated with the DLC so much. I played the main game. I played Nico Bellic and Roman, and I went through their journey, and that's all I needed to see. I didn't need the the Ballad of Gay Tony, and I didn't need the motorcycle Sons of Anarchy bullshit. Never played that stuff. I played GTA 4 in the base game, and that was it. Mike Bobo is coming through.
Mike Bobo stinks super chatted $4.99. Large gatherings of NPCs like car meets and beach parties in GTA 6 will act like camp in RDR2.
Oh,
Weapons disabled and car drives slowly. It's censored.
Yeah, there you go. Jack Mike Bobo rather's got this figured out. Yeah, right there. That's what you should anticipate. Yeah, that beach scene is going to be censored to hell and back. Mike Bobo's got it figured out. Mike Bobo has got it figured out. And there's going to be a lot of censorship in GTA 6, and you guys are not going to like it. But I'm not going to be surprised. I'll sit there and laugh. I'll say, wow, you guys spent $100 on this game? You know? I mean, we're talking about Israeli shekels is coming through.
The 111 super chatted 35 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. I was a straight man my entire life. And then I saw Arthur Morgan.
Yeah, well, I mean, Arthur Morgan, you know, it's pretty hot. The Israeli shekels is coming through. GTA 5, you couldn't. That's what I'm saying. And we didn't have a problem in previous games. That was not. They didn't change the behavior of the gameplay. I think under the old leadership at Rockstar, this almost 500-day wait without a single word wouldn't happen. But key players are gone, and this is the result. And I think that's the case, too. I think that there's no one in charge. I think Sam Hauser, you know, he doesn't have maybe the leadership that he needs to have. And, of course, we're surmising, but something's just unbelievably not right here with this game. I have never seen anything like this before. We are literally approaching the 500-day threshold here, and there's just nothing. Nothing. Okay, it's getting cold out here, folks. Really cold. I don't know if the temperature just dropped like 20 degrees. I think the sun's in now. But we're going to be probably wrapping this one up shortly. We got an update on Game Informer here. But with that said, no GTA 6 trailer 2. But in 1 week from now, we should have a pretty big update. Yeah, but you're not. Yeah, but that it's still censorship. I already said, you know, you guys are going to try and justify. Well, you can do it if you do this. Here's the thing: that's still censorship because the old games you didn't have to do that. Yeah, they don't have Dan Hauser anymore. They don't have Leslie Benzies. They don't have Laszlo Jones. A lot of other cats too are gone. How are they going to pull it off? I mean, they can't even put out trailer 2. What makes us think that the game is going to be great? Unbelievable. Imagine how much money they spent on the development of this game. Well, that's what I'm saying. With this game having more interiors, well, we already know how Rockstar handles interiors. They've already censored that since 2013, yet no one wants to have... I think Chromecast should put out a video. I mean, it probably wouldn't be well received, but, you know, someone can get the message out there that the censorship has been just pretty rampant in these games. But no one wants to look at it like that because I guess they don't see it. The radio stations in the game will destroy... Yeah. This is a $1 billion game at minimum. Technically, it will be a revolutionary. Well, we certainly hope that it is, because if it's not, then there's no point to be excited. You know, the social media system, I think that has potential, but it depends on where Rockstar really takes it. I think that's the strong kind of thing here. They can play into the social media stuff. We've never seen any game do that before. GTA 6 will be Sam Houser's vision. Well, we certainly hope that he has a great vision because, who knows, maybe this will be the best Rockstar game of all time, but right now we don't have any updates today, unfortunately. We have Game Informer coming back with the original team, which, that could present some updates later on down the road. Maybe they will get exclusive coverage of GTA 6 because the original team is back and maybe they still have connections at Rockstar. But no information today, unfortunately, on GTA 6 directly. We need more wokeness in GTA 6. Jason should be... Okay. These low IQ takes, I mean, you guys can't afford the game anyway. I mean, if you're thinking like that, you probably don't have a job. So you won't be able to afford the game when it releases, whenever that is. So you'll watch other people play it while you sit there and you're not able to play it. At this point, I think there is no second trailer today. No, it's not happening today. It's not happening today, unfortunately. It's a little too late. A little too late for it to happen today, but April 1st was the rumored date anyway on when something might happen. April 1st was when most people were thinking that something was going to happen. I'm not sure why that was the specific date. Well, actually, I do, but seems a little silly to me. But I already said I don't think this game is coming out this year. I don't think we're getting a trailer, too. I think they're going to continue the silence game all the way until they absolutely have to talk about this game. And I don't think that's going to change. I think April is going to come and go, and I don't think we're going to see anything, unfortunately. And I hate to say that. We hate to be a Debbie Downer, but it's just like, homie, why would the pattern change? Unless they absolutely unequivocally have to talk about this game, why would it change? They waited an entire year, over an entire year, and there's still nothing to show for. Why would that pattern change unless they absolutely have to come out of the woodwork and start talking about this game? Make it make sense. Sam Houser's wanted the fuel mechanic in GTA San Andreas. Did they really? Well, hopefully they can figure it out this time around. Because if it's not in the game, then I don't know why there's gas stations in the game. I mean, I'm tired of playing these fantasy games with these. I mean, that's essentially what these games are, essentially. It's like if I see something and I can't interact with it in a meaningful way, then why is it in the game? They don't need to have gas stations in the game if you can't. Like, it's just an insult to my intelligence. I don't think Rockstar gave Game Informer a trailer 2. We will probably get some screenshots and some info. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the thing is today is that Game Informer has returned, and they have returned with the original team. So if they have connections still at Rockstar, maybe they still will get the first scoop, but it's not happening today. The devs have already come out and said that the game is still on track for fall 2025. This guy is dumb. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't understand. Oh, this guy's a believer. This guy thinks that the game is coming. Well, I hope you're right. I hope I'm wrong. Believe me, I want you to be right. We want to play this game later this year, believe me, in about 6 or 7 months. That would be fantastic. But right now, that doesn't seem like that's in the cards. You tell me how I'm wrong on that. Go ahead. Well, Michael, you just need to wait. I'm an expert at marketing. And it's like, okay, are you employed? Do you have a job in that field? Because if you don't, I don't think you have really much to say outside of what everyone else is saying with their opinions. And I'm not saying my opinion holds more weight than yours, but if you guys don't have any actual experience in how things are marketed, then I'm not sure how you can come out of the woodwork and be so confident that the game is coming. And normies don't care about gas, attention to detail in gaming. We lost after 2010. Do you think it's possible for them to simulate a whole living, breathing world? Some of these features you're asking for them, they won't come until the PS7 or PS8. No, it's possible right now. but they'd have to work around certain things. It can be done, not to the scale that we're thinking, but it can be done a lot better than what it's currently at. GTA 6 is a myth right now. Okay, but the big factor right now is Mafia: The Old Country. We have no trailer 2 on that game. I think that needs to be focused on a little bit more because that is actually very concerning. And I think Take-Two is looking at that. And the Mafia devs, I think they're looking at that and they're saying, well, we'll have a better opportunity in the fall, but we don't know if this game, GTA 6, is coming in the fall. You know? So they're waiting. I'm telling you right now, that you can't put out trailer 2. Mafia: The Old Country is now in a position where they don't know how to move the thing forward. Because Rockstar has put them in a position where it's like, well, we could release Mafia: The Old Country in the summer, but is it going to do, is it going to do numbers in the summer when you're competing against potentially, other games that are releasing, Doom, Death Stranding 2? Now, obviously, it doesn't mean early summer, but I think Mafia: The Old Country, I think that, there's no trailer 2 for Mafia: The Old Country because they have to lock in a release date, right? Pre-orders have to start. Game's coming out in about 2 or 3 months, 4 months, whatever. Okay, well, where's Mafia 2? Old Country. Here's where it's at. They're waiting for this game. They're waiting to see what's happening with this game. If this game does get pushed back, I think Mafia: The Old Country will get pushed back as well into the fall slot. So that way it's like, well, you won't get GTA 6 later this year, but here's Mafia: The Old Country. And I think it'll sell a lot better than it would in June or July or August. I don't know if September is considered summer, but I would assume June, July, August. That would be the time frame for Mafia: The Old Country. So they still have time in that, with that. But it's like if Mafia 2 Old Country is not getting a second trailer, then what's the rush for this game? Because this game's even further out than that. So you tell me how this makes any sense. They don't even need ads. The game markets itself, and they want the game to be the biggest thing for months leading up to that. The game doesn't market itself. You want me to take this computer and go ask people in real life, do they know about GTA 6? That's too much content. But I already know the answer. The answer is no. They're not marketing the game. You're living in a bubble. No one knows of this game unless you're on the internet. Period. End of story. That's not marketing. You want to reach the biggest audience possible. You don't want to cater and pander to the internet gaming bubble because your sales won't be that big. You want the mobile gaming audience. The mobile gaming audience, the casuals that play games on their iPhone while they're commuting to work, okay? They don't know of this game's existence, or if they do, they've already forgotten about it because they haven't talked about it in 300-something days. So I have no idea what you're smoking, but it's very strong. They're not marketing this game. I'm not going to argue it. If you want to be a schizo on the internet, then yeah, they're doing the best that they can with marketing. This is a clever way for them to market the game. No, that's for internet basement dwellers. Okay, the casual audience does not know of this game. They don't know of this game. And if they do know it, they forgot about it, nor do they care. Why would they care about this game? There's no marketing for this game. Doesn't exist. Hasn't existed since 2023. In fact, the marketing for this game doesn't even tell you that it's coming in fall of 2025. Come on, bud. Where's the marketing? Oh, the marketing is them just saying nothing. They can just release this and it's going to just sell like hotcakes. And it's like, yeah, I'm sure it would. But that's not how things work. Jeez. Yeah, GTA 6 is the biggest entertainment product of all time. Yeah, no matter when it releases. They could release it tomorrow and it would still do numbers, but it would do bigger numbers if they were able to build it up. Why do you think the whole team came back? Because, I don't know. Because they needed a job. I don't know. Fine. Farmville made $3 billion last year. Take-Two is not in a hurry. Oh, Take-Two owns Farmville? The fuck? Farmville, by the way. Ain't no way that's still around, bro. Other games made in marketing, GTA 6 doesn't. No, I disagree, homie. I don't agree with that. I already said they could release it tomorrow without any, just a surprise drop. Hey, GTA 6 is available. Yeah, it would do numbers. It would, but that's not how you want to successfully do it. Dan Hauser left Rockstar because they didn't let him do Timepiece Project America's game that was supposed to take place across decades, but started in the 80s. The game soft rebooted in 2020. That's what we heard, yeah. Coca-Cola needs marketing, exactly. And that's probably the best-selling soft drink on the market. Yeah, you need the game to be set in the modern day because the normies won't resonate. If you put the game in the 70s or 80s or whatever else, I mean, they're going to be, Woke Game Informer. I just found out from an insider that GTA 6 is indeed going to be delayed to early 2026, just saving you all the trouble, GG. Great take. I told you that a long time ago. Anyone with a brain can figure out that this game is not releasing later this year. I mean, you'd have to be crazy to believe that this is actually coming. Now, I certainly hope that it will, and I hope that I'm wrong. I want Rockstar to come out of the woodwork in about a week or so from now, and we have a very different perspective of the game. Little Big Planet is coming through. That's what we're talking about, homie. Little Big Planet is coming through.
Lil Big Jape super chatted $5. Thoughts on a GTA 7 being in Milwaukee?
I don't understand. GTA 7 should be the entire U.S. I think that would be crazy. Little Big Planet coming through. I don't know what there is in Milwaukee that you guys... who goes to Milwaukee? There's nothing in Milwaukee. I don't know what we're doing with this Milwaukee thing. Some weird thing. I don't know why you're talking about Milwaukee. Name one thing from Milwaukee. I don't even... Milwaukee, by the way. Better Than Evil coming through with the 7-month membership. That's what we're talking about, homie. Do you guys think they're going through development trouble? Oh, I thought that was someone else. I was going to start arguing because I thought this guy was saying that it's still on track for fall 2025, and now he's saying, but that's a different person. We will see trailer 2 in May. Well, if we do see trailer 2 in May, what that will mean is that we'll have a teaser in late April or early May, depending on when the trailer comes out. If trailer 2 is coming out in May, they could tease it in April sometime. They have to tease the trailer. I mean, of course they could just shadow drop it, but they always tease trailers, typically. Yeah, well, they're smoking very strongly, and it's very potent. Yeah, Game Informer has announced that they are back, and I think that's it. Nothing in relation to this game. But the good news is that the original team is back. It's not an all-new cast. So, if they have still connections at Rockstar Games, we might see, another article from Game Informer, which would be fun. But there's no trailer to today. No trailer to today. But April 1st, 1 week from today, is the rumored, it's the big day for some reason. I'm not sure. Well, actually, I do know why. I keep saying I don't, but I do. The GTA Online T-shirt has that date on it, so that's why a lot of people are thinking that something might happen on April 1st, but seems a little crazy to me. But, you know, maybe Rockstar will change their profile picture or something on April 1st. And then we get news later on in April, and then maybe the trailer in May. That would be crazy. I think that could happen. I think a three kind of stage process. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Game Informer is back, and all of the original cast is back. That's what I read from that. So, like I said, if they have connections still at Rockstar Games, that's fantastic for the future of their coverage for this game. Game Informer website now has GTA 6 as an October release. Well, that's when we were thinking. It's not too late for them to have a trailer for a fall game. Well, that you're implying that it's coming. I mean, we have no information that it's coming. There has to be a cutoff point. You can't put out trailer 2 1 month before the game's supposed to come out. I mean, that's ridiculous. No one knows when this game is coming out, dude. You guys are living in this little bubble on the internet, and you think everyone is hip to this game, right? You know, does your grandma know of this game? She's never heard of GTA 6. She's probably heard of Grand Theft Auto. And, you know, your grandma is probably thinking, well, little Jimmy shouldn't be playing Grand Theft Auto, which your grandma's right. You should take that console and unplug it. But that's what we're talking about. Carlos is in the building. Carlos is in the building.
Carlos Perez super chatted $4.99. Hopefully April 1st will be the trailer 2 day.
Well, I think Rockstar, I think they should... I don't think it'll be trailer. I don't think trailer 2 will come on April 1st. If anything happens, I think they will update their profile picture to a new theme in relation to GTA 6, and I think they'll go from there. Because you keep people guessing, then you could argue that's the marketing. But I don't. I think on April 1st, I think they should maybe change the background in their social media to a new GTA 6 theme, and not tell anyone what's going on. And I think that's all that needs to be said. And then, throughout April, they can start coming out of the woodwork and saying, hey, look, we have an update. This is when trailer 2 is coming. And then maybe that releases in May. I mean, this is still on the table here. We're not saying the game is delayed. But, let me just say this. If we're in June and there's still nothing, and I mean, there has to be something soon. Like, there has to be information in regards to this game within the next 2 or so months. Like, you cannot keep pushing this forward. Like, you can't keep playing the silent game. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we got Leslie Benzie's game. There is no way they are dropping the second trailer in April. Everyone will think it's an April Fool's joke. Well, that's what I said. I think, not April 1st, definitely no trailer 2. I don't believe that. I mean, it could. We don't know. It could be any day. It could be tomorrow. We don't know. But I do believe that there is going to be a change in the profile picture, and they will have a new it'll be pretty obvious that, okay, things are starting to ramp up, and the silence will be over. And trailer 2. April 1st will likely release a trailer. By that, I mean a truck. Okay. People will be... Here's the thing. I think the game could be delayed, Carlos, and I think they could also say, oh, yeah, by the way, we have trailer 2. To kind of like, or some screenshots. If the delay announcement, here's the thing: if the game does get delayed, we're getting something new. Maybe some screenshots. Maybe, like, there has to be something. Like, we're in the final stage here. I mean, we really are. The game's supposed to come out within the next 6, 7, 8 months, right? Motherfucking ass, you have to show something soon. Like, something has to give. Even if the game's delayed, it's an acknowledgement of the game. And Rockstar hasn't done that since 2023. Late 2023. So, we are kind of in the end game. Even if the game gets delayed, well, Rockstar has to acknowledge its existence. Yeah, and that's better than nothing at this point because this is getting utterly ridiculous. I mean, it's just crazy. It's like, why should we care about this game? You know? I mean, it's unbelievable. Knowing Rockstar, they'll probably drop a GTA 5 April Fool's Day t-shirt DLC trailer. You don't want another trailer. I think the long wait between trailer is a big FU from Rockstar to all the whiny people asking for the game. Yeah, it could be. But I don't see the benefit in that. I don't think they give a shit. You know, I think you guys are thinking that they care about what you guys think, and they don't. Believe me, it's a multi-million-dollar corporation. I really don't think they give a shit about what some fucking incels on some fucking forum are saying about, well, Rockstar hates us, you know. They don't give a shit. There's billions of dollars to be made. You think they're going to care about 5,000 people bitching on the internet about where's trailer 2? Like, get the fuck up out of here. Like, y'all are living in some fucking weird-ass fantasy shit. It's like, that's not how things work. They're looking at the bigger picture here and not your whiny ass on fucking some stupid incel forum going, oh my god, it's 470-something days without GTA 6. Fuck my life. Rockstar fell off. You know, it's just like Sam Houser doesn't give a shit and he doesn't care. And why would he? It's not punishment. That's a schizo theory. They don't care. Holy shit. Rockstar's punishing us, and it's like, no, punishing you. What the fuck? They're not obligated to say shit about this game. How is it a punishment? Doesn't make any sense. Like, that's some schizo shit. Well, it's true. I mean, Rockstar doesn't owe us anything. They said the game is coming in 2025, and 2025 isn't over. So I don't, you know, that's what they said in 2023. They said it's coming in 2025, and it's not. If it were 2026, then yeah, it's like, well, what the fuck? You know? But by this time, hopefully, the game will be out. This time next year, hopefully, we'll be already bored of the game. Or we'll be waiting for the online. The 2022 leaks. Rockstar will announce the delay soon, and they'll drop trailer 2 to mitigate fan backlash. That's what I'm saying. I think it'll be a double whammy, where they say, "Hey, look, we got an update on GTA 6. We need more time in the oven with it. But by the way, trailer 2 is coming next week." Boom. There you go. So GTA 6 is delayed, and all the gamers, they love to sit here and say, well, a delayed game is going to be fantastic, but a rushed game is forever bad. You know, they love that garbage, and it's like, well, no, I want the game this fall. I don't care if it's unfinished. Fuck that bullshit. Because we love playing these unfinished games anyway. I mean, Kingdom Come 2 is still getting updates. That was never supposed to be a live service game. I mean, this guy acts like we have no trailer out already. Well, we don't. That's not a current up-to-date look at the game. The game could look, hopefully it looks much better than what it did back in 2023. Rockstar said that Red Dead Redemption 2 would release in the second half of 2017. Well, it didn't. Sam Houser doesn't care. Red Dead 2 trailer came out before. Red Dead 2 trailer came out 5 months before the game. Yeah, but we had more information by then. You guys want to claim to be experts. You guys come from these GTA forums. How many of you guys came from the GTA forums? I go over to the GTA forums and they're talking shit about me. And not only that, but they think they're experts over there. It's so cringe. I'm not going to say usernames, but they think they know what's going on and they're absolute incels, okay? They don't have any inside information. They think they know what Rockstar is going to do. It's so cringe. I've never seen such a cringe place. Yeah, and it's just like, dude, you have literally no life. Like, well, Rockstar's not doing this. And it's like, what do you think you know? Like it's so cringe. Like, I've been on the GTA forums since fucking 2006, and I'm a fucking expert. And it's like, no, you're not even going to play the game because you're too busy on the fucking GTA forums. Like, I'm done reading that shit over there. It's so cringe. Like, they act like they're damn experts on Grand Theft Auto 6, and they know exactly what Rockstar's doing. And it's like, dude, and then if anyone replies to their shit, they're like, oh, no, you know. And it's like, dude, it's so cringe. Trailer 2 is never dropping. The game is never releasing. There you go. You guys can't afford it anyway. It could be a $100 game. The very first trailer they ever released of Red Dead Redemption 2 said 2016. Yeah, well, it didn't come out until 2018. Yeah, and they delayed the game, and guess what? Guess what happened when they delayed the game? We got, I think, a couple of new screenshots. Rockstar's never been this. Here's the thing to take away: Rockstar's never been this silent for any other game. So you can compare it to other games and say, well, they didn't start marketing Red Dead 2 until this time frame. But Rockstar's never been this silent. And I understand, you know, that transition from working from home to the office was a big one. And they're probably crunching right now every single day at that damn studio. I certainly hope that they are, to get this game to the damn finish line. Because if they're not, well, then there's no urgency and they can push this one back to 2026. Yeah, the Florida Joker. Maybe the Florida Joker. GTA 6 was supposed to be around $100. Guys, there's not even a trailer 2. I don't know why we're talking about a price point for this game. It's going to be interesting to see, though, when the Nintendo Switch 2 releases. If they're really going to go with that fall release, November release, that's going to be probably after GTA 6 if it comes fall 2025. But it's like, well, most people still want to buy a PlayStation 5. I mean, the consoles are going to do, the Xbox and well, the PlayStation and the Xbox will do great numbers this holiday season if this game comes out. I think the PlayStation 5 will outperform the Switch 2 later this year. I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think the PlayStation 5 just these sales alone for this holiday are going to be better than the Switch 2. I already said if the scalpers are looking at the PlayStation 5 again with this release, and you don't see this right now, but when this was a big article that, well, you know, PlayStation 5s are sold out because of the release of Grand Theft Auto 6, and now they're on eBay for, you know, double the amount, and it's like, well, I told you guys this about 6 months before that, and no one wanted to listen, and I said, well, if you want to make some money, you go out and you buy your PlayStation 5s and you stock up on them, and because you don't understand, not everyone has a PlayStation 5. They want to buy a PlayStation 5. How many of these PlayStation 5s are in stock at these stores? You know, maybe about 10 or so, but it's like, okay, well, you know, they need a PlayStation 5 to play this game. Can't play it on PC, and, you know, it's going to be the place to play it, PlayStation 5. The consoles are going to be sold out. If the consoles aren't, I'll go to the store when GTA 6 releases and I'll look and I'll say, well, you know, do they have any PlayStation 5s in stock? And if the answer is yes, then I think the game might have flopped. Deadass. I think the game might have flopped. If you can easily find a console holiday 2025, then the game might have flopped. They're delaying it because the implementation of AI. Well, then that would require internet, unless they have a new system. If Luke Steffen said that they would listen and rush to buy a PS, that's what I'm saying, but they don't want to listen to me. Oh yeah, yeah. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to get a console later this year. Even Xbox will be sold out. Okay, I'm going to go incognito. It looks like we have some people in the chat. How come I can't see these people? These losers know these fucking ins and outs of this platform. It's really fucking cringe. So I'm gonna look at the chat and see if we have a user in here that see what's going on. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I can't see that person, but which is really odd. YouTube's got a great system here. Are you getting a PS5 Pro for GTA 6? We have to see if this game is coming out. Yeah, and there's a big shift. Then we will take a look. But we're going to be wrapping this up here soon. We're going to go for 2 hours here today. It's getting cold out. Well, you guys are mods. If I can't see who you're seeing and you think they need to get up out of here, then, you got the wrench for a reason. But there's certain users that I can't see. Snake Eater is the next big game. The Brick Boy is coming through hard and strong. You love to see it. You can go ahead and hit that laughing emoji. We'll get you up out of here. That's fine with me. I know a workaround. Brick Boy coming through hard and strong. $10 super chat. Love to see it.
Through super chat. It's official. The Rockstar we used to know is long gone.
Yeah.
It's been infested by lazy millennial devs. GTA 6 will be delayed and woke.
Yeah. Well, they said they didn't know how to release the game under Trump being president. So, and now that's a reality again. So, Brick Boy coming through. If they need to delay the game to add AI so the NPCs are even more realistic, then I'm for it. I don't think that's possible. Well, then the game's going to have to be always online to have that running. Unless they have a solution for that. Brick Boy's in the building, coming through with a $10 super chat. Last super chat of the show. So today wasn't the time and place, but that's okay. Because in about a week from now, I believe we might have a better shot. We have a better chance. April 1st, GTA 6 trailer 2. Clint Eastwood, John Wayne. Trailer 2 needs something big to show to get hype for this game. Yeah, at this point they have to just basically come out of the woodwork really hard and really strong. Don't wait for the trailer. Wait for the official word on the trailer. They're going to tell us about the trailer before it comes out. Yeah, that's what I said. I said April 1st. I think they're going to start teasing something. October or November release, GTA 6 if no delay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. We are approaching the 2-hour mark here. Will GTA 6 map have... Okay. Let's go ahead and get you up out of here. Go ahead and get you up out of here. Sneak this, but not sneaky enough. Go ahead and get you up out of here, homie. So we're going to be wrapping this up here shortly. Last call for comments here, and then we will be wrapping this up. But today we got the Game Informer update, and the original team is back, which is exciting. And if they do have connections at Rockstar Games, we will probably see an update from Game Informer at some point with their coverage. Okay, this guy said nothing. Let's go ahead and time you out. So last call for chats, folks, if you want to have your final comment in. What PC will you need for GTA 6? By the time this comes to PC, the 60 series will probably be out, if I had to guess. Rockstar will save gaming. Put all your faith in them. Well, they have nothing to show for right now. Why would I put my faith in Rockstar Games right now? They have nothing to show for. Let's go ahead and get you up out of here. Franklin is returning as a playable character. I certainly hope not. The thing is with those GTA 5 guys is that the Trevor guy, you know, he actually did. The Trevor guy, you know, the fans don't appreciate how he looks at the game, I guess, but you know, he was smart because he did more acting roles and he didn't do, you know, because the guy that plays Michael and Franklin, I mean, they're basically just making content and doing all these interviews like freaking a decade later, and it's like they're just kind of milking it. And the Trevor guy actually found more work, and he doesn't really do the convention stuff as much, and the gamers can't handle it. You know, oh, he hates his fans and all this crap, and it's like, no, just because he doesn't just because he doesn't play the video game doesn't. I mean, it's just crazy. These GTA fans are crazy with the Trevor shit. Ned Luke is stuck in 2013. No, they're not returning the old characters. I don't know where you're hearing that from, but you're not a fan of this franchise because they don't do that. Was Nico Bellic in GTA 5? No. Was CJ in GTA 4? No. I don't know where you're hearing that from. That's not going to happen. I'm gonna probably get you up out of here because you're obviously a fake fan of this franchise when you're coming in here with bullshit like that. If you really believe that Franklin's going to be in GTA 6, you're an idiot. It's not going to happen. Maybe for the online, but we don't know what they're doing with that. We're talking about GTA 6, the campaign. You guys think that this guy thinks that Michael or CJ or Franklin's coming back. It's not happening. CJ or Franklin, it's not happening, but that would be cringe. I want a whole new cast of characters. We don't want to start doing fan service where it's like, oh, CJ pops up out of nowhere. Like, no, I don't need to see CJ. I want an all-new cast of characters here for GTA 6. We don't need to start doing fan service stuff like the Star Wars stuff. Z3's coming through with the 5. That's what we love to see, homie.
Z3R0 by 7 super chatted $5. Mackle, I missed you. The pizza man is back.
That's what we're
Slice
talking
of
about.
Pizza emoji. Get the fake gamers out of here.
Yeah, we got to get him up out. But it's a seemingly never-ending game. They just keep coming back. I can't handle it. Z3 in the building, coming through with the 5. Is Joe Rogan going to be in GTA 6? Probably. Who knows? Well, they don't have Laszlo anymore to take over the radio, and they need someone to kind of fill that spot, and Joe Rogan will probably do it because he's a sellout. So I think Joe Rogan could be in GTA 6, absolutely. But that is like kind of cringe. I don't know. But I think everyone wants to be a part of this game because, you know, they want a payday. They want a payday. It's really that simple. But, you know, you can't do anything for, you know, how dare they work for money, right? They should do it because they love acting. And, you know, Joe Rogan should do it for free. He's already a multi-millionaire. It's like, okay, buddy. Crash physics are similar to GTA 4, yeah, but I don't think it will be. Maybe for the single player campaign they can ramp things up, but for the online they're going to be scaling things back so that the normies can, you know, drive the car like an RC car and you can magically flip it back over, and the physics aren't like super realistic because the gamers are going to put the controller down. And when the gamers put the controller down, because honestly, if you think about it like this, if GTA 5 had the same physics as GTA 4 with the driving, the online wouldn't have been as popular. And I know I'm right about that, and I know you guys are going to argue, but... Well, San Andreas is the best GTA game, I believe, okay? You have so much content. I mean, there's just so much in that game that I can't even list it all. And it's like, that was the pinnacle of the PS2, you know, GTA games. That was the pinnacle. Look at this right here. Z3 is in the building. This is what we love to see. Z3 is coming through hard and strong.
Z3R0 by 7 super chatted $5. It's so sad seeing all these fake gamers shilling this slop. If IGN says the game is good, you all cave and shill.
That's what I'm saying.
You need to recognize world class.
Well, they won't, because world class is always right, and they just can't handle it. Really, just could never. Z3 coming through, and in a way that makes sense. Well, yeah, they're beyond fake gamers, that I could tell you. They're beyond fake gamers, that I could tell you. They don't have an interest in gaming. That ship sailed a long time ago. If it was ever there. Okay, let's double check to see if there's any new rumors coming about here today. GTA 6. 3 major video game publishers prepared to delay launches to stay out of the way of GTA 6's release. Unbelievable. 31 minutes ago, rumor, major publishers looking to delay games. Look at this right here. 31 minutes ago, hold on. 31 minutes ago. This is literally what we were just talking about. I swear I didn't read this article. It just came out 31 minutes ago. Hold on. We got to show you this. I mean, it's common sense, but this is from GameRant.com. We're going to go ahead and pull this up. GameRant.com. And this is what we just talked about. I said this is a big meteorite. And this is what we're looking right here. Major publishers looking to delay games because of GTA 6. Rockstar Games' upcoming GTA 6 is already causing major disruptions in the gaming industry, with reports suggesting that at least 3 major publishers are preparing to delay their releases to avoid launching near the highly anticipated title. While GTA 6 doesn't have a specific release date yet, its fall 2025 launch window is enough to make publishers reconsider the schedules, fearing their games will be overshadowed. According to the game's business, multiple executives have confirmed that they are actively adjusting their release strategies to steer clear of GTA 6. Some publishers are shifting launch dates, while others are delaying major updates for live service games to avoid losing player engagement. This is what I'm fucking talking about. And now it's right here. Look at this. Big update. 31 minutes ago, we got an update. This is unbelievable. This is literally what we were just talking about. I told you guys. Big update. And you still think the game needs marketing? Dude, let it go of your toxicity and listen to someone. Okay, let's get you banned too. How am I being toxic? Because I'm being realistic? You're an idiot. God. These people in here are stupid. Go watch Luke Steffens and just gargle his fucking... I mean, honestly, it's just go do that, please. Leave me alone. We have high-level thinkers over here. And, you know, quite frankly, it's just... it's a sad situation. You guys need to go watch Luke Steffens. Okay, no one wants to discuss the article that just released 31 minutes ago. Really? Of course you guys don't want to discuss it. I was just talking about that about an hour ago. I said Call of Duty's going to have to switch, like what they're doing. See, this is, the consoles are going to sell out, so if you want to start scalping, well, right now it's too soon, but, you know, as you get closer to fall, these scalpers are going to go to these stores and buy like a bunch of PlayStation 5s, and then they're going to throw them up on eBay when they're hard to find again. It's going to be like 2020 all over again, COVID. You're not going to be able to find these PlayStation 5s because people want to play this game. They need that console to play this game. Not everyone has a PlayStation 5. Maybe there wasn't a recent update just yet, and now they're going to do such. And the consoles are going to be trickier to find. So hopefully Sony can ramp up the manufacturing with the PlayStation 5 Pro. I have yet to read one discussion on this. You guys just want to come in here with a bunch of catchphrases. Is Luke Steffens not live, or what's going on? Jeez. No, we're not interested in catchphrases. You can go to the videos and you can say the catchphrases over there. This is a stream. It's a discussion. I'm not doing catchphrases right now. You guys, you know, it's not hard to figure out, bud. But we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly. Within the next couple of minutes, we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly. But we actually do have a, we do have this. So no trailer 2 today. That's okay. We didn't think it was going to happen anyway. But major publishers are looking to delay games because of GTA 6. And I said Call of Duty is going to have to make a move. Right? Call of Duty is going to have to make a move. You can't release Call of Duty. I guess Call of Duty could come out still in November, but typically I believe it releases in October. They're going to have to push it back to November, but you don't want to even release after that. I think you push Call of Duty up. I think you have to move Call of Duty up. I think the Switch 2 has to release in June. Because the Switch 2, I mean, the Switch 2 could release in November, but if it only has first-party titles, honestly. Gears E-Day is delayed GTA. It's going to be funny when Rockstar delays GTA 6 and then out of nowhere going to pop release dates up other games. Yeah, we'll have to see. It doesn't matter. They're delaying already. They can't just delay out of nowhere. Like, they have to either delay, they have to figure that out beforehand. They can't just make that decision on the fly like that. That's what we're talking about. Z3 is in the building. Z3 is in the building and he's coming through hard and strong.
0 by 7 super chatted $5.
Well, he got deleted. But
Time for slice of pizza emoji, men holding hands emoji, slice of pizza emoji, men holding hands emoji, slice of pizza emoji, men holding hands emoji, slice of pizza emoji, men holding hands emoji.
A lot of pizza talk. I'm not seeing a
pizza
pizza.
Emoji, men holding
not seeing a
hands
quality
emoji,
pizza.
Slice of pizza emoji.
A lot of pizza
slice
talk.
of
We're not
pizza
seeing a
emoji,
quality
men
pizza
holding
here. Do you want me to eat a
hands
pizza on the
emoji,
stream? You're going to have to
slice
send a
of pizza
quality
emoji, men
one.
holding hands emoji,
It's not hard.
Slice of pizza emoji. Pizza, men holding hands emoji, slice of pizza emoji, men holding hands emoji, slice of pizza emoji, men holding hands emoji, slice of pizza emoji, men holding hands emoji.
A lot of disingenuous support here today. We don't appreciate that.
Hands emoji.
Not Z3, but
emoji.
a lot of disingenuous support. If you're not going to support in good faith, we don't want your support. You can keep your petty $5. You need it more than me. You don't have viewers. Grokat's never going to make a video about you. You don't have millions of viewers on other platforms. You're a loser. You're a nobody. You're an incel. Go up and seethe and keep talking shit about me, because that's what you have to do to make content that actually clicks with people. So that shows how much of a failure you are at this. But that's okay, because you don't need this, do you? You know, you got those big time jobs, right?
Slice of pizza emoji. It's
fucking
over.
Losers. Fucking losers. If you're going to send a pizza, send a fucking pizza. Not eating trash. Okay? So, all this pizza talk is cringe. We're here to talk about GTA 6. If you guys can't figure it out, we'll move to Twitch and we'll lock it down over there, where people want to have genuine game discussion. Because we can lock it down on Twitch. That's where we'll take it. And we'll have less viewers. That's fine with me. We'll have better quality viewers, though. We're not going to come over here and play games. It's not going to happen, bud. You guys want to talk about pizza? Where's the pizza? That's what I'm saying. Z3, where's that pizza, homie? A lot of pizza talk. I'm not here to talk about food. If I wanted to talk about food, I'd make my own food channel. Okay? But you guys want to talk about things that are not in relation to GTA 6. You're wasting my time. That's like, I mean, it's just pathetic. You guys want to talk about anything but this game. Jeez. We need to be able to cut grass in GTA 6 and almost all of the interiors. Exactly. Well, that is going to be a feature, I guarantee you. When you buy a house in this game, or you're going to be able to see the grass grow. You're going to be able to see the grass grow. You're going to be able to buy a lawnmower at the hardware store. I don't think you guys understand what Rockstar Games is cooking. No, we made some money on TikTok as well, so that's untrue. Imagine being unequivocally wrong just every single day of your life. That could never be me, but could be you. And imagine creating a YouTube channel and just riding off of the coattails of people that have already done it better than you. Yeah, that's a sad existence. So we'll go members only mode. Too many freeloaders in here today. Too many freeloaders in here today. And if the chat doesn't move as we put it in members only mode, then we'll wrap it up. It's not hard to figure out. I'm not going to sit out here and waste my time when you guys don't want to obviously discuss the game. I mean, it's actually disrespectful. It really is. If you don't want to discuss the game, then don't come in here. Like, I'm not here to discuss some off-topic little topic that you think is trendy. I'm here to discuss GTA 6, and you guys obviously don't want to discuss it. Fucking pathetic is really what it is. Oh, man. Well, Michael, there's nothing to discuss. I'm waiting for the Luke Steffens video, and it's like, I bet you are. And that's why you should go subscribe. Because that's what you want. You want that type of content. I don't produce it, so that's why you need to go find a different channel. It's not hard. It's a kind of easy concept to understand. Doesn't fit the genre that you prefer, that your preference is liking, so maybe you should go find a different channel that will redirect you towards what you like. It's not hard. GTA 6 story mode is quite long. Well, they've actually said it's rumored to not be as long as previous games, but obviously no one knows. It's getting cold out here, folks. Let's go ahead and turn that off. There you go. Do you think the Bonnie and Clyde theme will be shoved down our throats? Well, it's going to be a woke version of Bonnie and Clyde. Woke version of Bonnie and Clyde. Woke version of Bonnie and Clyde. It's getting cold out here. It's getting cold out here. Gonna have to wrap it up. Gonna have to wrap it up in a way that makes sense. That I know that I could tell you. Alrighty, folks, we're going to wrap it up. That was the news for today. Game Informer is back. No GTA 6 trailer 2, but hopefully in about a week from now, we might have a better showing for the potential of GTA 6 trailer 2. But for now, Game Informer is back. The original team is back. And if they do have coverage of GTA 6, well, that is going to be interesting. But for now, we're going to wrap it up here for today's coverage. GTA 6. Game Informer is back. And with that said, that's going to do it. We got one last super chat coming through. One last super chat coming through here. Michelle Williams.
Cool, what's going on? Just wanted to say, are you going to be getting the PS5 Pro for GTA 6?
Well, we don't know right now. I mean, I'd have to, obviously it's going to look and perform better on PlayStation 5 Pro, but I got to know if the game is going to be good first, and then we'll think about upgrading if we can find one. It might be a problem. Michelle Williams coming through with a 5. No more GTA coverage, please. Well, you can simply not tune in. I don't care. You deliberately click on this stream by choice. No one's forcing you to watch this broadcast. And you don't like it. Okay, well, that's a you problem, not a me problem. No one's telling you to click on this stream. Decepticon Beats is coming through with the 10. $11 rather.
Decepticon Beats has just tipped €11 through
That's what we love to see.
GTA 6 will release next year. I have said it. Signs trailer 1, flexed biceps emoji, cool face emoji, trophy emoji.
Decepticon Beats coming through with the $11 super chat. You love to see it. Coming through in a way that makes sense. GTA 6 will release next year. I've said it since trailer 1, and that's what I said too. I said, well, it's not likely this year, but we'll see. Decepticon Beats in the building. Coming through in a way that makes sense. We played Adamfall we played Adamfall yesterday, I believe. I think that was yesterday. We played Adamfall yesterday. You guys couldn't handle that. But it's a game that belongs on Game Pass. The fuck? Young Yas says the trailer is not coming out. I'm going to go to Young Yas' channel, and if you're lying, we're going to get you banned. Young Yas, he's a sellout. He does video game voice acting now. Yeah, he has no video on GTA 6. So Young Yas said nothing about the... Wow, he fell off on views. Holy shit. Okay, so who said that? Young, yeah, Mr. Smiles. Go ahead and get you a timeout, bud. Because he didn't say anything about GTA 6. Not sure why you would make that up. Not sure why you would make that up, but hey, you do you. Young fell off after his horrendous voice acting career. Yeah. That's pretty bad. I think GTA 6 will have woke themes, but sarcastically. Yeah, that's probably... Well, Beavis and Butthead came back and... quite frankly, they destroyed that too. But I guess you look at how they handled the woke themes and stuff like that, and they basically did a parody. They kind of just sat on the fence. Like, imagine Beavis and Butthead sitting on the fence. Like, that could never be me. GTA 6 woke themes. Okay, we read that already. Like eventually you understand like how the show works, and you'll kind of like understand, you know. But you can't get on track until you have something fed to you, because you guys are straight up consumers. Like, you guys are straight up consumers. You cannot literally hold a discussion about this game. I could do a 24-hour podcast about this game. That's easy for me to do. But you idiots cannot figure out how to have a discussion because there's nothing new. And it's like, this is the discussion. Because when there is something new, the discussion will change in a different direction. Because now you have more meat on that bone, and you can really decipher where you want to talk, you know, how do you want to cover it. Right now, it's a massive mystery. We don't know if this game is coming out. We have no idea what's going on with this game. This is the most intriguing time to discuss this game. It really is. This is the most intriguing time to discuss this game, and no one wants to participate in this conversation because, well, you know, we're waiting for Rockstar Games. I'm not waiting for Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games is never going to provide. So what do you want me to do? Play more Adamfall? I'm not playing more Adamfall. Yeah, I paid $80 for Adamfall. Well, what do you want me to do? If I wait until it releases on Game Pass, Like, I don't know how many people have to be banned. Thought we had them all banned already, but we'll just keep banning. It's not hard. I'm not going to sit out here and you guys are going to romanticize about a show that you started talking shit about 5 years ago. Okay, you guys want to come off as like, I love the show in 2020. You didn't love the show in 2020. We got the receipts, homie. Okay, don't come in here and play fucking stupid. It's ridiculous. I don't give a shit if you like the show either. Really don't care. You can go back and watch the reruns and sit here and I don't care. You're no longer a part of this. You made that decision. You threw the towel in. There you go. You're not welcome back. It's as simple as that. You're not a part of this. You can be a part of some other, whatever that is, but it's not me. Has nothing to do with me. But you can come up with the fantasy in your head that it has everything to do with world class. Has nothing to do with world class. Mashawn Williams coming through with a 2. Do you want to see tornadoes or hurricanes in GTA 6? Absolutely. Dynamic weather is going to be fascinating. And with the Florida setting, hurricanes will be very interesting to say the least. If they don't have hurricanes in the game, then I don't know what they're doing. I think that will be a missed opportunity. But I already said this is going to be the we already laid out the intro for GTA 6. GTA 6 Online will handle players like Red Dead Redemption 2 currently does, or do you think it will be GTA 5 Online, having 32 players on the map all at once, or having players load in and out seamlessly when passing in the game regions? Well, I don't play GTA Online or Red Dead 2 Online that much, so I don't know how that stuff works. I'm not really big on the online aspects, but we will definitely check out GTA 6 Online and see what kind of role-playing elements are there day one. Let's go. One in the chat if you're in here still. We are going overtime here. We were going to wrap it up about 2 hours. Now we're nearly 40 minutes overtime. It's cold out here. And we got a lot of losers bombarding the show as of late. But that's great because they've outed themselves so that we can get them banned. So thank you for that. We do appreciate that. How you guys want to crawl out of the woodwork when it's convenient for you to get some clout. And we'll just go ahead and get you up out of here. For Rockstar to be this radio silent for over a year, I feel like they have something huge to reveal. It will blow our minds when they revealed 3 characters. I can't wait to see what they have done. Yeah, well, this game needs a hook. Ban these fake fans. Well, believe me, we've tried. They just can't help it. And I already said I think you start trailer 2 off in Liberty City, and it'll be a huge thing. No one's expecting. Everyone's expecting. Well, what if the game has Liberty City as well? I think you start trailer 2 off in Liberty City, and I think you start that off in a way that makes sense. No one's playing Elden Ring. No one's playing that. Even the Elden Ring fanboys don't like that game. We hope we get Liberty City. Well, Jason's going to have to come, usually the prologues take place in a different spot. The fuck? GTA not coming to PC is the best. Mods just ruined the game. Exactly. That's why this is fantastic, because the game isn't coming to PC. And, they can retain what they have, and it'll be more of a pure experience. You put it out on PC day one, you give it access to all the modders who think they have the right to go in, and Rockstar just actually, I think someone recreated the map from GTA 6 based off of Trailer 1, and they made a 3D version of it where you can actually fly around, and Rockstar just took it down, I think a couple of days ago. And gamers aren't happy, and it's like, well, you know, if the map is accurate, well, then you're kind of spoiling the game. And I agree with Rockstar. I think that that's kind of ridiculous. Like, silence is their marketing. Oh, Lord. No, this is not the marketing. I don't know why you guys think that they're marketing this game. Who are they? Who exactly are they marketing this game to? He said on Twitter. Yeah, I bet he did. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a spoiler. Rockstar hasn't made a good game since Vice City. Well, it's you know, it's gonna be a wake up call for a lot of people. You know, I mean, you know, Obsidian hasn't made a good game since, you could argue, Fallout New Vegas, and it's like, well, you now understand that, right? Avowed came out, that's trash. It's not the same studio. It's the same studio by name, but the people that are working there are no longer the same people. It's not the same team. And I think that's going to be the big revelation here with GTA 6 if certain things don't quite hit that mark. Silent marketing, they are letting the public hype. Okay, is this rage bait or something? It's got to be a rage bait. How are they silently marketing this game? Who are they marketing it towards? The entire point of marketing is to reach a new... I don't understand. You're marketing it to people that are already going to buy the game? That's a waste of resources. Who are they marketing this towards? Go ahead. They're letting the public... Okay, come on, bud. The public, by the way. Just like Blizzard died after Diablo 2, that's what I'm saying. It's just a totally different company now. If they want to market the game, they put out a teaser April 1st, and then they don't say anything, and that's marketing right there. But what they're doing right now is not marketing. Most people who live a normal life don't give a shit about this game because they have no reason to. Rockstar gave them a reason in 2023 to care, but they haven't since. The only people that are obsessing over this game are the internet gamers. You can't tell me people in real life know about this game. No one in real life knows about this game. I'm going to make a video, and I want 20,000 plus views on that video if I make it. And I'm going to go around and ask people. I'm going to say, hey, look, this is GTA 6 Trailer 1. Have you seen this trailer? Do you know what I'm showing you? And if the answer is no, then Rockstar Games has failed. There is no marketing. You are still doing this? Yeah, we are. And we're still getting you up out of here, too. You know, go watch Luke Steffens and tell him he's still doing it. Jeez, fucking idiots, man. Yeah, God forbid someone a streamer streams. Wow, Jesus Christ. Do you show up to your job every day? No, wait, you don't, because you don't have a job. So you wouldn't know anything about being committed to something. Fucking loser. God, these people in here are so dumb. Don't forget to make that other video of GTA 6. Oh yeah. I have some ideas on what we're gonna do. Because there's a weird thing going on with this game with the 30 frames and the price point and all that shit, and I mean it's ridiculous. Every time people come up with a new theory, they drop something completely unrelated on the exact same date. Rockstar is watching everyone speculate. Rockstar doesn't care. If you think Rockstar Games... oh, my God. Why is everyone an expert on marketing? Take your hand and, you know... I mean, it's unbelievable. Do you think GTA 6 will have more dialogue choices similar to Cyberpunk? Yeah, it should have more dialogue than Red Dead 2, at least. Can we stop stigmatizing incels? I don't know what that means. Have no idea what that means. In other words, cancel GTA 6 because you just if you're getting offended with what I'm saying, then you're not going to be able to handle this game. Because they stereotype everything and everyone. And if that offends you, then you need to not play this game. You know, when South Park did that episode of World of Warcraft, I'm sure you got mad about that too. Unless you're saying something that I'm not understanding. GTA 6 is always online, though? Okay, well, we don't know that. I'm going to get you a timeout because you're acting like that's a fact when it's not. So Rockstar failed to market this game properly. Okay, when this game releases and it surpasses GTA 5 sales, come back to me, my friend. Well, I'm not coming back to you. I don't know who you are. I'm saying right now there is no marketing for this game. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the game is going to flop. I'm saying right now there's no marketing for this game. Where is the marketing for this game? Go ahead and show me the mark. Oh, it's right here in front of your face, Michael. You know, you're talking about it. Look at Rockstar got you talk. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm a relevant streamer because everyone loves to yap about Michael. You know, it's the same thing. If they're not marketing, if they're doing a great job at... You guys are not listening. Where's Z3 with that pizza? Hey, Z3, are you still in here? Can you actually send a quality pizza, bud? Unbelievable. Well, they want to argue about marketing as if they know what they're talking about. And it's like, look, if Rockstar Games comes out on April 1st and they just update the Rockstar Games logo, and then they don't say anything, that is marketing. We got an update. That's all we need. We don't even need to know when Trailer 2 is coming. We know something is more than likely coming soon. That's fantastic. That's how you market. That gets people talking. Right now, there's no updates on this game. And if you hear otherwise, it's a lie. Because Rockstar themselves has not said anything. Oh, shit, I didn't think you were still in here. I was just kind of joking. Well, it's too cold out here. Rockstar has $1 billion budget for marketing, and yet there's no marketing going on. That's what I'm saying. Imagine it doesn't surpass Watch Dogs 2. It probably won't. It probably won't. Rockstar is too quiet. The game is delayed. See, Demon Vector is well, Well, this is what I said about Battlefield 2042 when we were covering that with about 50 viewers out here in 2021, I believe. But we were out here talking about Battlefield 2042. What is it? That's what it's called, right? Battlefield 2042. We were talking about large sausage pizza. Johnny said, Watch Dogs 1 is better than 2. But that's what I said about Battlefield 2042. I said, well, there's no gameplay of this game. Why are they not showing gameplay? And we had people call in on the show, and they were defending Battlefield. They were like paid to defend the game, and they said it's going to be fantastic. And then when the game came out and it was a flop, they didn't want to call back in and defend it. So they were nowhere to be found. And that's typical. They want to come in here and play contrarian and say, well, Michael, I don't like the look of your face. I don't like your voice. I hate the way you send your message across the interwebs. I love my normie YouTubers that got that golden plaque. They got that 1 million subscribers. But Michael, you're so dumb, Michael. I hate you, bud. You know? Like, imagine being that petty. I mean, it's just crazy. That could never be me. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're officially close to the 3-hour marker here. We're officially close to the 3-hour marker here. We're officially close to the 3-hour marker here, and you guys just want to sit here and not discuss the game. Aren't you unintentionally marketing the game by showing GTA 6 related images on the screen while also hyping the game out to the viewers public? Okay, yeah, I'm really marketing the game to 242 viewers. Let's get you fucking banned. Jesus Christ. Like, how ignorant can you be? Yeah, I'm sure Rockstar's just sending the fucking paycheck for my great marketing of GTA 6 with 242 viewers. Yeah, we're just doing so well here. Now, if we had 2 million viewers, yeah, we're marketing the game. Jeez. What else is there to talk about? If you come to me and you don't know what to talk about, I'll give you something to talk about. So we're going to get you banned. It's as simple as that. Don't come to me and don't do that, okay? Don't come into my broadcast and disrespect what I'm doing because you don't get it or understand it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Go fuck yourself. So I'm going to give you a reason to talk. You're fucking timed out. You come back in here and start bitching. I don't care. Because you guys only want to talk when things get toxic in here. That's pathetic. C3's coming through. Look at this right here, homie.
Z3R0x7 super chatted $5. Come on, guys, let's support Mackle.
Yeah,
You all are too damn bad to don't know and support. I swear some of you are. Men holding hands emoji.
That's what we're talking about. C3 is coming through, homie. We're keeping it afloat. Z3 is coming through. And he's coming through in a way that makes sense. We have nothing to talk about, by the way, but we're going to go watch this fucking millionaire sit in front of his SM7B. And, I mean, it's ridiculous. Z3 is coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. You'd love to see it. You'll love to see it. Z3 in the building. Cope and seethe, bud. Go watch your irrelevant streamers still talking trash about Michael Does Life in 2025. Like, imagine being so fucking stupid. Cope and seethe. Those are all part-time streamers anyway. They don't care about you. They're not committed to this. They don't have what it takes. They only go live when it's convenient for them to go live. Well, Michael crashed out. We'll react to it. Because they can bait donos off your emotions. It's not hard to figure out. But you're obviously too stupid to figure that out, so you're getting worked. How does it feel to be a mark? about like those 40-year-old virgins that watch professional wrestling and actually think that they know what the hell's going on the screen, but they actually don't understand the whole fucking process of it, but that's okay. That's how they make their money. That's how professional wrestling is still in business, because if you didn't believe, they wouldn't make any money. It's not hard to figure out. But for some reason, you guys can't quite crack the code. Oh, I know the ins and outs of the professional wrestling business, bud. Okay, were you backstage ever? No, you weren't, so you have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna move the chat since you guys can't move it. It's not hard to type in this chat. But for some reason, you guys can't get that through your head. So I'll just spam it. Like I'm not here to talk to a brick wall, right? We're here to talk to the folks at home. We're not here to sit out here in the cold weather and talk to a brick wall. Like, maybe you need to understand that, but it's like, I don't know how to get it through your head. Well, they say kayfabe is dead, and it's anything but that. It's more alive than ever. But, you know, they don't understand it. Oh, we got trading cards in here. You guys have nothing to say about this game. But when Trailer 2 comes, you'll conveniently have an opinion on this game. Because all your favorite YouTubers, because you guys are followers, you're not leaders, you can't formulate your own opinion on something. So what you're going to do is you're going to wait for Trailer 2 to come out. And then when Trailer 2 comes out, you guys are going to be looking at everyone's reactions. And then you're going to be copying and pasting them into your brain. And then you're going to come over here and be like, oh my God, it's so woke. Wow. Just a great take, you know? So that's what you're waiting for. And what do you want me to do? Today was a big hyped up day. A lot of clickbaiters said today is going to be GTA 6. And it didn't happen. So now we're looking to April 1st. That's what we're looking forward to, April 1st. Walrus first would be hilarious. I have no idea what that means. Walrus first? What does that mean? April 1st? C3 is coming through yet again. Look at this. We'd love to see this coming through in a way that makes sense. Holy shit. I don't know. I mean, we had people come through earlier, but
super chatted $5.
we were live for 3 hours.
Why am I the only one stepping up? Mackle is spitting facts, but you all just can't take it. I'm sorry Daddy left, but you got to move on. Men holding hands
C3
emoji.
coming through hard and strong.
Slice of pizza emoji. Slice of pizza emoji. Men holding hands emoji.
C3 is in the building. You love to see it yet again.
Men holding hands emoji. Men holding hands emoji.
That's about 4 or 5 times Tony Hawk combo here. C3 is laying it down.
Slice of pizza emoji.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Slice of pizza emoji. Men holding
4-time
hands
Tony
emoji.
Hawk
Slice of
combo.
pizza emoji.
Z3 is in the building here, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. That's what we love to see. Z3's in the building. Coming through hard and strong with a 4-time Tony Hawk combo. C3 is out here, homie. That we can tell you. Z3 in the building. Coming through in a way that makes sense. We got a lot of static here today. Well, what's going on with that thing? A lot of static here. Still hear it. 3 major video game publishers prepared to delay launches to stay out of GTA 6's. I mean, that's insanity to me. Game Informer makes a triumphant return, but GTA 6 trailer 2 remains uncertain. Okay, let's go ahead and get you up out of here. No, I think we play as Lucia first. I think we play as Lucia first. I mean, I think Lucia first. Because that's who we got in our first look at this game, Lucia. She's the main character of the game, homie. And I'm not going to get into it because, but she's the main character of the game. So that's what you need to understand. Lucia is the main show of the game. Female protagonist, Latina. She's the main character of the game. With Mafia: The Old Country, we know nothing about this game, and it's coming out in just a few months. That's what I'm saying, and I think they're waiting for this. They're waiting to see what's happening with this, so then they can come out of the woodwork and say, well, Lucia is the main character of GTA 6. How is this hard to understand? You think Rockstar has hired any DI? Yeah, absolutely. They have to ensure that those check boxes are checked, and that they don't offend anyone. And they'll still have stereotypes, but they won't be going. It's going to be less edgy. It's going to be less edgy. Opening mission in GTA 6 is this. Rockstar has hired DI people for GTA 6. Okay, we've already read that. We're going to have to wrap this up here. Mafia: The Old Country, we know nothing about that game. Yeah, we've already read that too. Oh, Lord. I mean, you guys are not moving it. Someone's got to move it. I got to step up to the plate myself to start moving the chat. Hope the story is Kino. Okay. Great take. Very intelligent. We're to keep spamming W, and then if someone has something to say, we'll read it. I think this is going to be a new tactic going forward. I'm going to go ahead and spam W, and we're going to see how the cookie ultimately crumbles here. Yeah, look at this. The chat's never moved faster right here. Borderlands 4. Look at Demon Vector's got something to say. This is how we're going to have to do this because no one wants to chat on their own, so we're going to have to just spam dubs in the chat. Borderlands 4 releasing in September pretty much confirmed that GTA 6 is delayed, and that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said a month or so or two ago. Yeah, we're back on the dub train, homie. What you mean, homie? Cope and seethe. We back on that dub train. Whew, a lot of fun here. We're back on this dub train, homie. Look at that right there. Holy shit. There's no way. Look at this right here, homie.
Sourceless has just tipped $50 through Super Chats. We finally got the job at the Blockbuster. Time to support.
That's what we're talking about, and that's what we love to see. Big time support. Sourceless is in the building, and he's coming through with the immaculate $50 super chat. He's coming through in a way that makes sense. Sourceless is in. It is a huge W, folks. Sourceless is in here with the Bruce Wayne Bucks. The briefcase has been deployed, folks at home. Sourceless is laying it down hard and strong, and in a way that makes sense with the gargantuan $50 super chat. You love to see it. Sourceless is coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense, laying it down with big-time support with the $50 super chat. He says he just got a job at Blockbuster, the last Blockbuster, and he's here to support the show, and that's what we love to see. Sourceless is coming through with the Bruce Wayne Bucks, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. It is a huge W. Sourceless is plowing through hard and strong with a $50 super chat in a way that makes sense. Look at that right there. Unbelievable support coming through in a way that makes sense. Sourceless is out here with a $50 super chat. And he's coming through hard and strong. We can tell when we have bad eggs in here. Let's just put it that way, so you don't have to come out and out yourself like that, because we already knew you had, you had nothing of substance to say. Sourceless is in the building, home, and he is plowing through hard and strong, and in a way that makes sense. If it's a spam chat, we're getting it timed out. You guys do not follow common sense in here. I don't understand. Every other streamer, their chat isn't like this. I've watched the most toxic streamers that have way more viewers than me. Okay? And their chat isn't anything like this. I don't know why it has to be like this over here. Doesn't make much sense to me. But what matters most is Sourceless is coming through with that 50. I need you guys to lock in here. Got a mountain of paragraphs in here. Ain't nobody reading that. You guys had nothing to say, and now you guys want to come through. We're not talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Apparently Rockstar is trying to remove... Go ahead and spam it. Go ahead and spam it. Can't you go faster than that, bud? You got your thousands of ults ready? Like, so cringe. Like, it's not a talent that you should brag about. That you can make thousands of ults. It's pretty cringe, actually, bud. Imagine just sitting there and logging into different accounts like every 5 seconds to get a reaction. Like, you are down really bad. Your parents are just really proud of what you're doing down there in the basement. They just love it, you know. Just so productive. Just a really productive member of society. See, I actually bring something to the table. I entertain, which is something that you obviously have no, you know. Can't quite figure that out, huh? It's not hard to figure it out. It's Dub City in here, homie. It's Dub City in here, homie. I can spam too. Look at this. Dub City in here. I heard that some artists are being contacted by Rockstar to buy copyright of their songs on the radio. Yeah, and I've heard that the grass is green and the sky is blue. Jesus Lord. Okay, we've hit 3 hours and 10 minutes out here. We have hit 3 hours and 10 minutes out here. Sourceless coming through with that Bruce Wayne briefcase here, and that's what we love to see in the building in a way that makes sense with a $50 super chat coming through hard and strong and in a way that makes sense. Sourceless plowing through. Hard and strong. I think we need to do some karaoke because Sourceless is coming through. We're going to turn the karaoke on here in just a moment. We're going to turn the karaoke here. We're going to turn the karaoke. We're going to turn the karaoke here. We're going to turn the karaoke on here. This is big. Okay, you guys ready here? It's karaoke time, homie. Let's get some dubs up in the chat here. Okay, if you, it's not hard to figure out. You guys ready? Because I know y'all are listening, so that's okay. You know, you're scared to chat, but we know you're listening, so that's okay. You don't need to chat. In fact, we're going to start a new policy, and we're going to ban anyone that chats. One baby to another says, I'm lucky to met you. I don't care what you think it is unless it's about me. Oh shit, we closed it. Hold on, we got to do this again. You guys ready? We got to run this back here. Are you guys ready? Were you guys ready for that or no? Yeah, you guys don't know this song. One baby to another says, I'm lucky to met you. I don't care what you think it is unless it's about me. Why is this pausing? It is now my duty to completely drain you. I travel through a tube and land up in your system to meet for you. Pass it back and forth in my messages. Have a kiss, I love you. From dancing love to dialing a poison apple. You chew it back and forth, and what are these lyrics? You guys, I mean, it's just, is too much content. Let's try a different song here. I think we need to do some corn karaoke. I think you guys are more into that. We got a lot of metalheads in here. Corn karaoke. Here we go. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this or no? You guys ready for this? Y'all want a single say fuck that. Fuck that, fuck that. Y'all want a single say fuck that. Fuck that, fuck that. It is a tough crowd, but that isn't anything new. World Class can do it with 1 viewer or 200. Come on, we need you guys to lock in here. We need you guys to lock in here. What's going on today? We gotta break away. Got a problem and I think it's going to make us go down. They think we're one of these lyrics. Always to blame for shit I think is lame. It's time to stop the game. I think it's time to pay for everything you made me say. Sing and say fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Y'all wanna sing and say fuck that. Fuck that. Dude! It's too hard. It's too hard, homie. See, this is why they get paid millions of dollars, because honestly, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, homie. It's crickets, yet you're reacting, so that's all that matters. Well, we only did that segment because Sourceless came through with the Bruce Wayne bucks when, you know, you guys couldn't be bothered to step up to the plate in here. Now, granted, we did get great support today, but it is also a 4-hour, 3.5 hour stream almost. I mean, it's pretty chilly out here. We weren't going to go that long. We were going to go for about 1 hour and 30 minutes because the news broke and it wasn't GTA 6 trailer 2. Well, we can do one more karaoke. I need you guys to start locking in on this. It's getting cold out here. I need you guys to lock in. You guys are not locking in. Oh, look at this right here. Hold on here. We're going to get something great. You guys are not going to... You guys ready? You guys ready for this one? This is going to be unbelievable. Okay, let's go ahead and get you up out of here. What a weirdos in here. Holy shit. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready? We need you to lock in. Oh, shit. Get a letter to the postman. He put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, he brought my letter back. We wrote about it. Return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. We had a quarrel. A lover's spat. I write, I'm sorry, but my letter keeps coming back. So when I dropped it in the mailbox, I sent a special D. Bright and early next morning, It came right back to me. She wrote about return to sender. You guys do not deserve the content. You are freeloader and bums. We're done. We're wrapping it up. It's too much content. You guys cannot resonate with it. But if anyone else on this platform did it, it would be hailed as the greatest thing since sliced bread. You guys are such hypocrites. Jeez. It's too much content. We got to wrap it up. The energy, you guys couldn't last 3 hours and 21 minutes. How do we go from 300 plus viewers to 187? You guys are fake GTA 6 fans. You have nearly 400 viewers, and you guys cannot be bothered to figure this out. This is the biggest video game in the world. You don't see that right now. You can't see that right now, but that's okay. Because, well, we're going to be making a lot of money with this game, that I can tell you. So I'm excited for this game, believe me. Can't wait to play this game. The grifters are going to be grifting a very... they're going to be grifting a lot with this game. Well, we're going to have to wrap it up here. I can't continue with the dead chat. That's the policy around here. If you guys can't chat, then I can't talk. So it's a two-way street. Like, if you guys can't figure it out, then I can't either, you know? It's really that it's really that simple. Days Gone Remastered. When does that come out? Is that coming out soon? That's in April. No one cares then. We got GTA 6. We got Switch 2. Days Gone Remastered. Days Gone Remastered. Yeah, the 25th of April. That's late April. What the fuck? Okay, we're not going to spam Days Gone Remastered. You can go F yourself. 5-minute timeout. I just typed it in. The game's trash. We played that game when it came out in 2019, I believe, and 2018, whenever it came out. And it had a lot of problems day one. They can't chat. Yet we've seen them time and time again. They have the ability to. But they can't do it in my chat. That's okay. They had nothing of substance to say anyway. It's a disrespect to my time. They want to come out here and they want me to do all the heavy lifting. They want me to talk, put on the show like a monkey. You know, you're the entertainer. You're the animal. I'm going to poke the animal and, you know, we're going to watch it and make funny noises. It's ridiculous. Jeez. We're scared to chat. We're going to get banned. Well, don't say something stupid. You can move the chat by talking about GTA 6. It's not hard. It's really that simple. But anything other than that, I don't know if we can resonate with that. Rockstar should have hired a big celebrity to market GTA 5 like CD Projekt Red did with Keanu Reeves. Exactly. Okay, Days Gone Remastered. Let's get you banned. We're not playing now. We're not playing Days Gone Remastered because you guys are spamming it. Let's get this Days Gone Remastered shit up out of here. Fucking idiot. God. Not playing no damn Days Gone Remastered. Possible GTA 6 third character reveal and custom created character. Rockstar should have hired a big celebrity to market. That's what I'm saying. Well, the marketing was great for CD Projekt Red because they came out of the woodwork and they had Keanu Reeves on board. They had the Billie Eilish song. Do you think GTA 6 will have a stranger and freak mission like GTA 5? Absolutely, and that could be the social media system. You know, you could go on your phone in the social media system in GTA 6, and you know you'll watch a live stream, and then you'll go find it on the map, and that could be the strangers and freaks repackaged with the social media thing over it, which would be fun. But I want something a little bit more, and I don't know if we're going to get that. But nonetheless, yeah, the Strangers and Freaks are probably what the social media is, which is kind of disappointing, but we don't know. So, but they're going to no doubt return. I think the way that you discover them is going to be through the social media system as opposed to exploring the map. Luke Steffens just revealed. I don't care. You guys need to go over to that channel and start donating over there, because you can't do it over here. So go help a brother out. It's not hard. I'm sure he's got something to say about the game, just like you guys got something to say. It's ridiculous. Holy shit. No, he's still yapping about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay, buddy. Like, let's talk about the most relevant topic and just milk it for all it's worth. It's like I already concluded my coverage early on Assassin's Creed Shadows because there was nothing more that we needed to say. In fact, I concluded my coverage on Atomfall because we already covered that. There was nothing more to say. You know, I don't need 100. I don't need to play the game for 100 hours to dissect it. You know, I'm not a stupid idiot. You know, it could never be me. And these normies, they came in here, you know, looking for news, and unfortunately, we just, you know. But that's okay, because when there is news for this game, we'll have thousands of viewers in here. And the chat will move so fast, it'll start lagging the whole computer. So, you know, it's best that the chat doesn't move, because if it moves too fast, the whole thing will start I'm not used to a fast chat. So when the chat actually does move fast, we're not used to that. We can't even keep up. Because I remember on December 27th, the chat was actually moving so fast, we couldn't even keep up with it. He is making more money than Ubisoft by making the videos on Ask Creed Chat. Well, everyone is. But I put out my videos, and, you know, they did kind of poorly. And here's the thing: I had the game early, but it was so boring we couldn't even get far in the game. We turned it off. We had plenty of opportunities to make big coverage of that game, but I thought, well, the game is so terrible. I'm not going to sit here and play fucking 40 hours of this shit. Like it just could never be me. I don't do Trump impressions. I don't know where you got that idea from. I don't do impressions on the show. I'm more interested in the game mechanics than the story in GTA 6. Exactly, yeah. I mean, it depends on the first cutscene. If the first cutscene is, you know, really engaging and enticing, then we'll continue and we'll obviously be glued to the screen. But yeah, we want to see how the game plays and what you can do and what you maybe can't do and things like that. I mean, Call of Duty is going to have to change the release date for the first time ever. That's how crazy this game is going to be. Call of Duty is going to have to release in August. They're going to have to start crunching on Call of Duty if they haven't done so already. I mean, it's insane. I don't know. It's what the normies like watching. I mean, I got no problem with the hustle, but you know, I just don't like long format content, so I don't watch a lot of other YouTubers that, especially in the gaming scene, because they just put out super long videos that aren't necessary. It's like, can't you get this information across in 5 minutes instead of like 25? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, but we make more money because of the watch time and, you know, ad revenue and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, we get why you do it, but, you know, I can respect that hustle, but at the same time, it's like, is it really necessary? Like, you know, there should be at least 2 videos where it's like, okay, this is the long form video and this is the shorter version. I don't know why these videos have to be like so long where someone just yaps in front of a camera and they don't have any charisma whatsoever. It's like, dude, if I were in the WWE, I'd be bigger than Roman Reigns. Like, I'd be bigger than John Cena. Give me a microphone in front of a whole arena, and believe me, we can get them booing within less than 30 seconds. It's not hard, without saying a single curse word. Domino's Canada just gave Rockstar another promo post on Twitter. Something is coming, and it's coming strong. Well, I think they're just capitalizing on the hype. Obviously, Domino's doesn't know anything unless Rockstar's doing a partnership with, obviously that wouldn't be announced. So they're probably just capitalizing on the hype, but yeah. Having a conversation with friends about GTA 6 being Game of the Year, absolutely nothing will compare. Even if it is a disappointment, it's still going to be better than what came out this year. I mean, would you rather play Adamfall? Adamfall will have 0 players when this game comes out. Literally 0 people will be playing that game. And the same goes for Kingdom Come 2. I mean, it'll be down to less than 5,000 players when this game comes out. There's no game that is gonna not be negatively impacted by GTA 6. Days Gone Remastered, let's get you banned. We're not playing Days Gone Remastered. Stupid. I'm ready to fall asleep out here. Oh, we're lagging now. What the fuck? Well, we got to wrap it up then. I think things are getting a little too cold out here. I know we actually are lagging. Yeah, it looks like we're in the lagging stage now. It says we're lagging. How long have we been lagging for? Oh, maybe that's... Oh, I see it. It might be loading over here. Days Gone is... Yeah, I think Days Gone is more woke than some people would like to admit. I think Days Gone is more woke than that's the vibe I got while playing it. It might not be actually in the story, but that's the vibe I got. Okay, we're done with the Days Gone stuff. We're not playing Days Gone. That's a dead game. I don't play dead games. You guys can go play that for your 5 viewers. That's fine with me. Or you can play that with all of the viewers that you got from me. But I'm not playing Days Gone. We're going to have to wrap it up here. We've been going for far too long out here. But a huge shout out to Sourceless for coming through. With the Bruce Wayne bucks as we wrap this up. And we forgot to heart some of these super chats here as we were locked in earlier. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Scar had to say. Scar, remember, for 34 months. Hi, Michael. Just hope that GTA 6 is better than GTA 5. Have you heard about the leak that Xbox will have Steam on the new Xbox console when released? Yeah, we heard about that. Witcher 4 is so unreal. This chat is like really low energy in here today. I don't know what happened with you guys, but you couldn't keep up. It was too long of a broad. Well, the stream is lagging, so we do have to wrap it up. It is lagging. It's too cold out here. So with that said, we're going to officially wrap it up here. And in about a week, we might have an update. Look at this right here. Tyler Sandquist is coming through. Remember, for 32 months. That's what we love to see. He's coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. Tyler Sandquist is in the building. About time, wrap this shit up. Yet you're here every stream. So who's getting worked? You are. You're just like the wrestling fans. Oh my God, the booking for John Cena is so terrible. I could book better. Triple H is a terrible writer, and it's like, you're a loser. Like, I mean, no wonder why wrestlers hate wrestling fans. Like, imagine being such an incel. Could never be me. Tyler Sandquist to play us out here. Remember, for 32 months, you love to see it as we wind this one down. But in 1 week, we might have an update, maybe sooner, on some potential GTA 6 rumblings. And if that is the case, we will be here broadcasting what there is to say. So April 1st, we will check it out and see if there is anything happening. GTA 6 and Nintendo Switch 2? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. With that said, we will see you later. It's over.
It's always the same.